Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 2. Even though it says session 1 in the link, I'll have to change that later. We with us today we have myself, Grimwood Games. We have Scott from Eerie Games, Great Mustache from Open Legends, John from Fox and Boar Games, and joining us this week, David from DGB Games. All right. Now we're playing Scott's game, Para. So I'm going to hand it off to Scott and let him explain the rules.
So we're playing Power today. We're playing an adventure of mine called The Never Floor. So Power, you play paranormal individuals, people who possess paranormal abilities, and because of those weird abilities, weirdness kind of follows you. Outside of those rough parameters, Power could be played in a bunch of different settings and whatnot. This is one of the alternate settings, which has basically the main rules are the same, but since you're playing children, because we're going to be playing children in this, the roles, which are your collection of skills, are slightly different. But besides that, it's basically the same core game. And Para basically just works off of a tarot deck. Trying not to make it invisible. Tarot deck. Um, so it's a diceless system. When players do something, they usually add two stats together to get what's called a success threshold, which will give them a number. So, like, if you were adding two stats together that were both 3, your number would be 6. So, get successes on a minor arcana, which are the non-named cards in a tarot deck. You would have to get that number or below, which in this case would be 6 or below. Everyone has a minor arcana suit as their nature. That would give them 1 more success per card. And then finally, if you draw a major arcana, which is a name card, that also gives you a success. And then you're trying to get the number of successes that the GM tells you based off the difficulty of what you're trying to do. And that's the basics of the game in a highly condensed fashion. And we're going to see that being played out, throughout the course of this. Although I don't necessarily think we're going to be seeing much in the line of draws, unless, for specific things, maybe we show cards or whatever. We'll see when we get there. Um, so the Never Floor is kind of like along the lines of IPs like the New Mutants, Stranger Things, things like that. So all the players are playing gifted children, kids with paranormal abilities. Um, and they've all found themselves in this school for gifted children. Um, but the line between school and prison here is yes, we are going to Rising Phoenix. The line between school and prison here is very, very blurry. So this is kind of a school slash prison slash lab where although you attend classes and you have a lot of free time and recreational activities, at least once a week, if not more, you get pulled out to get poked and prodded and your abilities tested, and hopefully you get sent back to class. Sometimes kids don't come back from those wellness checks. Um, And the staff usually gives the kids a lot of reasons if they've transferred, they've moved on, they got sick, whatever. But those excuses are pretty obvious excuses, lies. Kids kind of know where the students that don't come back go. So below the school, there are 3 sub-levels, and one of them is sub-level Ward C, sub-level C. And the kids kind of know that the quote unquote bad kids go there and don't come back. The kids have their own name for Ward C. It's called the Never Floor, which is also the name of this adventure. Um, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're going to start off with. We're going to have each of the players introduce themselves and their characters. Um, then I'm going to ask each one of them a question about a kid that they used to know here who's no longer here. And then we're going to kind of start. The one thing that's universal amongst all the kids is that while they don't know why they're here, they all know they didn't choose to be here. And none of them really want to be here. So let's start with people introducing themselves and their characters. and kind of go from there. So, John, you want to start with your character?
Yeah, sure. So I am playing Lena Vargas. How much info do you want? Do you want? I picture
Um,
being I picture being small, fairly lithe.
mhm,
Um, Maybe she has kind of reddish black hair.
mhm.
Probably wears jeans and maybe like band t-shirts that like her dad would have listened to. That's what I'm thinking, like stuff from like the 90s and the 80s, you know. Um, and I don't know if you want me to talk about any of the special abilities. So
You could talk about your special abilities.
you
Yeah,
know
let's
she
see.
you know she's a telekinetic. You know she's telekinetic. You know she moves things. So and can throw things.
Lena's 13, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure the age, but yeah, that works.
Hmm. David?
All
Oh,
right.
so, wait 1 second. Dave, any
Yeah,
idea of
that's
popping sound?
huh?
Any
No,
idea
yeah,
of popping sound?
yeah. I don't know what's going on with your mic.
It's my mic? Lovely.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think.
trying to figure how to fix the thing then. Um, Worst case scenario, I could switch to my laptop, although that's not great, but it might be better than the popping sound if it doesn't go away.
Yeah, it's still popping.
Um, let me
Just
try.
it can't handle your persona as you introduce this game. It's just like
I guess
too
I
much.
don't. This is the same microphone I use all the time, so I'm just
What
confused.
about what about switching to the air mic instead of the webcam?
Let me try.
Yeah, I just muted myself to make sure it wasn't me, but I still heard it.
No, it's I'm seeing the
Okay,
spike.
you're seeing the clip. Okay.
In the audio settings, there's like an AI noise reduction that might help.
I know. Technical. You can never get through a live without technical issues. It's the nature of the beast.
All right, so I switched microphones. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you
Is it still popping?
occasionally, but not as bad.
It's quieter.
This is so weird. Anyway, like as I hear it now too, so I'm like, I don't understand. All right, if it's quieter, let's see if we can get through this. If it gets to be too distracting, I'll just switch to my laptop camera and voice, and then kind of go from there.
No, this is
So,
much better actually.
all
So
right, cool.
Yeah.
Dave,
yeah, yeah, that's
David,
gonna get confusing. Just
David,
call me
I'm sorry.
just call
David,
me Grimwood. That will
David,
solve the problem.
yes. So,
David,
David, you
your
want?
character.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you want? Yeah, you want me? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
All right.
mm,
I'm David Piccolomini. I have DGB Games, and I'm playing Jordan Blake, who is a class clown. He's 11 years old, and he has the powers of empathy. He can get people's. He's really in tune with people's feelings.
mm. And the great mustache.
I'm Great Mustache with Open Legend RPG, and I've got Marcus Reed today. He is a pyrokinesis, so that'll be fun. Playing with fire is always a good thing. He also is 14. He's the oldest here, so he's the natural leader of all of you shrubs. So you guys just, you better listen to me because I'm the oldest.
And then Dave from Grimwood Games.
I am playing Ethan, who is the youngest in the facility and is getting bearings, dealing with being here. He has uh, a corruption type mechanic, so that should be fun to play with.
The youngest with corruption. That's always a good thing.
Mhm. All right. So, just a couple of things before we start. I'm just going to ask each one of you to give me a kid that you used to know that is no longer here. So let's start from the beginning again with John.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the person's name is Daniel, and I'm gonna say he was a year older than me. Um, and I became friends with him shortly after I got to the facility. He was also a telekinetic, so we had that bond. And then, yeah, then he disappeared, and I'm a little distraught by that.
And then David.
I had a friend, Jinx, who was my poker buddy.
Did you say
We would get
Jinx?
Jinx. Yeah, they would
Okay.
play around. They claimed to have bad luck, but then they would be really good at poker.
Okay. And then the great mustache.
There's this guy called Dave who had this really bad habit of kicking doors in all the time with his powers. Just kept bashing those doors through, very aggressive, just wanted to get right through them all the time. Which is probably why he landed himself in the sea.
Okay. And then Dave.
Sorry. I was fixing something. Uh, 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 James is the kid's name. He came into the facility with me and was shortly left the facility,
Mhm.
like very shortly. But
Okay. Very cool. All right. So I'm just going to go over the adults that you guys deal with on a regular basis, and we're going to start. Um, I'm going to start with Mrs. Delgado, who is your teacher. Um, she's probably the person you interact with the most, and she's definitely the one who, for lack of a better word, just treats you nicely. She actually sits down and talks to you at your level, and she tries to interact with you, and she genuinely tries to teach you things and help. She seems to be trying to help you make your stay here more tolerable. Um, the adult that you see a lot but don't um, engage with very often is Dr. Evelyn Crane. You do know that she's the clinical director here, so she's the big boss. Then there's Mr. Whitlock, who's in charge of security. He's probably the nastiest towards you. He never really has a kind word when it comes to you kids, and to say he's very gruff is an understatement. Then you have Nurse Harrow, who is the nurse here, who kind of treats any of your ailments. Um, she's very nice with you, but she kind of has more of a professional, standoffish approach to you guys. And then there is Mr. Felix, who's your recreational coordinator, who insists you call him by his first name, the only person you really call by the first name. And Mr. Felix is energetic, cheerful, and incredibly annoying because he wants to make sure you're having fun all the time. And usually the only thing he's doing is getting in the way of you actually having fun. And then finally, you have Dr. Helen Price. You only meet with her once in a while. She's the psychiatrist who basically checks on your mental well being from time to time. And that is all the adults. So we're going to start, and it's Friday at lunchtime. Um, 1 second. There you go. It's Friday at lunchtime. You've kind of noticed Mrs. Delgado has seemed off all day, like she's preoccupied with something. You're not 100% certain, but even like now is the perfect chance. So there's 3 lunch tables, and she usually sits either with one or multiple of you and kind of interacts with you. But she's kind of off on one of the tables by herself, just kind of staring out the windows. Um, she just seems very, very detached. You guys are excited, probably because there are no classes on Saturday and Sunday. So, kind of after you make it through the remainder of the day, you're kind of free for a couple of days before you have school. Um, so, there's 3 tables. So you guys kind of sitting together, or are you guys all off? Oh, fun fact! I almost forgot this, which is kind of important. You are the only 4 students currently in the school. None of you have ever seen more than 10 students here. So the most you've ever seen here is 10. And kids come and go and come and go. And you've recently had 2 kids leave. And now, especially Lena would know this. This is kind of the lowest numbers that she's ever seen here. And she's been here the longest. So with that in mind, are you guys sitting together or any of you off by yourselves? Like, what are you guys doing?
And we're referencing the map that you posted.
Correct. For the first floor.
Okay.
Of course,
So you see those 3
Let me go
by
here.
the window?
I mean, I would be with the group. I'd be sitting with as much of the group as is together.
Is there anybody who's not sitting together as a group?
No.
Right.
At least not. I wouldn't be. I would be with the group.
I would be with
Right.
the group.
I mean, I'd be wherever Lena is because I got to make sure that, since I'm clearly the leader, even though she's been here longer, I've got to be by her to, assert my 14-year-old authority.
Your dominance.
Yes.
This will be good.
All right. So you guys are sitting there. Again, it seems like a relatively normal day besides whatever's going on with Mrs. Delgado. I mean, because something's definitely off there. So, what are you all doing?
I would lean in and just say, "So what's up with Mrs. Delgado? She's normally really happy."
I look over to the empath. I'm like, you reading anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was thinking, should I go over to? I think I would go over to Mrs. Delgado and try and just make some conversation to see what's like. If I could just see anything that was kind of troubling her, or anything, or just get some like vibes of like.
Just from talking to her.
Well, just like because like I'm a very socially kind of smart, like, so if I could like just see if like.
Oh, that's no
Like
problem.
if she seems very bothered, this might be the way to like start like once if someone's like in a lot of emotional pain, sometimes you can just pull a little bit and they'll start pouring.
So what are you basically saying? What are you saying to
her? I'm gonna be like, well, Mrs. Delgado, I mean, you know how I am, but I can't
Jordan,
help.
hey, what can I do for you, Jordan?
Well, I mean, you know how like I am an empath, and so I pick up these feelings from people of when something feels out of line, and I just was wondering if there's anything you needed to talk about.
So make a sensitive draw, sensitive and social.
Yeah, sensitive social. Great, that's 4.
So draw 3 cards. You're looking for 4 or under. I believe your nature is cups, so you're looking for cups, or you're looking for major arcana.
Okay, I have the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Rods, and I think that's or it's an upside down, so it's also the 4 of Cups. So I have the 4 cups.
You have 3 successes because you have 2
Great,
fours,
yeah.
which is cups. So you have 3 successes.
I put my hand on her shoulder. We make deep eye contact. And I feel her pain through her.
Yeah. So when you ask her for that, you notice she kind of pauses for a second. She looks out the window at something. You're not really sure what, but you definitely get the feel she's looking at something out the window, and you could tell she's very nervous. Like, you're not sure about what, but something has her very nervous. But then she kind of looks back at you and she goes, "Oh no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just I guess I'm preoccupied. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Why don't you go back and play with your friends, and then we'll play a game later. Yeah, we can.
Is it a long night?
Well, no. Well, you do know. So first off, just so you all know, Mrs. Delgado actually is the only adult that you know of who actually lives at the school with you guys. So your dorm is upstairs, and her room is also upstairs. But
okay. So whatever, I'm gonna go back to the group and be like, hey, whatever's happening today, it's bad. and it's happening. It's coming from. It's something outside, something by the window. But like they're telling me everything is fine, which is the number one way I know everything is bad.
Like, have we noticed any like deliveries or trucks coming through more recently?
Anybody unusual?
Or when deliveries do happen, are there certain protocols outside, and maybe we're starting to see that happen?
To be quite honest with you guys, you really don't see deliveries. They don't come in from the main door, and you don't actually know of any other door. So you've never really seen a delivery come in.
So when you say outside the window, you mean right here outside the window, or just somewhere out there?
Jordan.
Uh-oh.
Jordan, please.
Jordan's.
Oh, more on. Sorry, I just didn't hear what you guys. Sorry.
Oh, no. So I was just saying. So when you say somewhere outside, do you mean like right outside? And I point outside the window, or do you mean?
It could be. It could be either. I think it's more immediate based on how like she was looking like very directly in a way.
Okay. What do we know outside, Scott?
So you were sitting by the only 3 windows inside the facility that you know about. You have the rec room that's all the way over on the right on the map, which has a glass ceiling and has a lot of windows in. That's where you really go to get your outdoor time. You guys really don't leave.
We're not allowed to go outside. That's what I was going to ask. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you don't know a lot about outside. You usually, again, get most of your exposure outside when you're eating because you're by these 3 big windows, or when you're in the rec room.
So, if we think about some of the stuff that we've been taught about, it could just be that she's looking outside because it represents that there's an outside threat that she feels is coming, or it could be that something outside is coming to maybe, take maybe some of us away.
Yeah, I just it just the vibe she was giving me was all everything is going to be bad, and then told me everything is going to be fine. So I think we should be prepared for a threat imminently. How do you say that word?
I'd say, hold on a second, and I get up and I kind of go to the rec room, jog over to the rec room.
Okay.
And I look around. Are there any like air vents in here?
Yeah.
Okay. I jog back. So I got an idea.
Oh, this should be good.
We can get outside. There's air vents in there. There's got to be a vent out, right?
Yeah, I mean that's where air goes.
I mean, but this isn't a movie. Air vents are probably pretty small, right?
Well, I'm pretty small.
We're kids.
Who's the smallest?
Me, probably.
Well, you can fit. What's your chicken?
You calling me chicken?
No, I didn't even say that. I said, unless you are.
I'm not chicken. I'll walk over to the air vents.
So you're going to go to the rec room.
I'll follow.
Double dog dared.
You're in the rec room, and the rec room is kind of split. On one side, it's like a gymnasium with a mini basketball court set up. And on the other side, there's like couches and stuff to like chill out and and play games and do stuff like that. So you're going over to the event, Ethan? I mean, at the
Yep.
Ethan?
Yep.
So, are there any people, are there any like adults that we should be wary of here?
Well, the one thing that you should be wary of, and you all are very well aware from it because it's the one sound that is ever present, is there are cameras everywhere.
That's what I was wondering too.
And you kind of know that because you constantly hear the whir of the cameras as they move about. there's a general thought amongst you kids that there's a couple of blackout areas that the cameras can't get to near the elevator, stairs, and like the nurse's office, but that even you're not sure about. That's just something you think from all your time looking up at the cameras and where they're pointing.
All right, this is what we can do. All right, we've got the little rest area here. We'll set up a game, and we'll put a bundle of clothes together to look like it's Ethan, so that he's right there playing the game. And then what I'll do is I'll grab one of the brooms so I can tap the camera to slow down its angle towards the vent as we get them up in the vent. And so give us a little extra time to slip them in there.
That's an amazingly good idea from you.
Don't get too jealous.
All right. So as you kind of start setting that up and you kind of start clicking on the camera, which does kind of start to slow it down. So what is Ethan doing when the camera is kind of slowing?
Well, looking at the screws on the vent, can I pull it off, or is it really mounted on there?
It's really mounted on there. One thing that you're relatively, well, you might not be as much as the other kids here, but you're pretty all sure that they've gone through great lengths to not make it easy for you to leave. You've all kind of come to that.
Can I?
Telekinesis? Can I hurl it off?
You could try. You got to make a draw.
All right, I'll make a draw.
That's
I'll
Numina.
wait till the camera's not looking at it. Draw 3 cards.
Draw 3 cards, and it's your Numina plus your level, which your level is a 1.
Right.
I think
Numina's 4, levels 1, so it's a 4 challenge, 4 difficulty.
Well, your Numina is a 4?
No, Numina's 3.
So 3 plus 1, yeah, 4.
Wow. I got the Devil and the Tower. Perfect draw.
One more card.
And I also have a Pentacles, a 5 of Pentacles, which is not, unfortunately, my suit.
So you got 2 successes.
Yes, with the 2 faces.
Yeah. So deduct your power for the cost of that stunt.
Okay.
So what Ethan sees is the screws kind of start spinning, but they don't come out.
Well, and so my question was, can you do something to help or assist each other?
Well, with most things, yes. With your talents, no.
Well, so what I wanted to do was give her more time by successfully setting up the thing that I described. So I don't know if I could roll my smarts to be able to time the camera movement right with me slowing it down.
Well, do a smarts troublemaker.
Smarts troublemaker. All right, let me draw 3. See, my smarts is 2, and troublemaker, you said?
Yep.
1. So that's 3 total. All right, I got a King of Wands.
What's your nature?
My nature is Pentacles.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the others are.
It's not named?
Okay, it's got a Roman numeral at the top, so that's probably the number, right?
What's the Roman numeral?
That would be a 4. I guess it's got 4 pillar things on it too.
That's
4 rods. Yeah.
4 of rods.
Okay. And then it looks like a bunch of swords.
All right, so it sounds like you had no successes.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're kind of clicking on it, you're
hitting a camera with a stick.
You hit it a little too hard, and you notice that the camera seems to get stuck, and then you immediately hear an alarm go off.
Great.
And then you hear from clear across the floor, somewhere on the first floor, going, "What the hell are you kids up to now?" from Mr. Whitlock.
I'm going to start lying heavily.
It takes him a couple of minutes before he bursts into the rec room going, "What are you guys doing with the cameras? You know you're not supposed to be touching the cameras.
I'll have a ball and be tossing it with Jordan, and it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we were playing a game and the ball got stuck, and then we were trying to hit the ball with the stick, and then the stick hit the camera.
He looks at you like really like very
It's
dubious.
look, there's not a lot of fun games here. We have to make up our own games, and if you don't know the rules, how are we supposed to explain to you how it hit the camera?
Ethan, what's going on over here, Ethan?
Nothing. And I grab like a teddy bear and be like, I just was picking this up.
All right, you guys got to clear out while I fix this camera.
Ah. It's,
Do we know of any other vents?
So close.
let's go upstairs to our dorms. Maybe there's a
Okay.
better vantage point and vents up there, easier to access. We
Does he
probably know the
seem,
blind spots better up there too.
just real quick, as we're leaving, does he seem grumpier than usual?
No, he seems about as grumpy as.
Okay.
He never really has a nice word to say.
Oh, that's fair.
He's not particularly nice with most of the other adults either, but he is particularly, and you have no idea why, but he seems particularly displeased with you kids. Just in
Yeah, it's
general.
probably, child abuse from his own childhood.
So it's kind of like, so as you kind of get up to leave, Ethan, give me a resonance draw.
Resonance draw. Okay.
Hmm.
I got the queen.
Resonance. Oh, okay. What's your resonance?
Resonance is 2.
Okay.
I got the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups.
And what is your nature?
Sword.
So you have 2 successes because the ace is a 1.
Okay.
Right? So as you're standing up by the vent, you kind of noticed something that draws your attention off in like the horizon area, like up in the clouds almost. And you think you see like flashes of lightning. There's no accompanying thunder, but the lightning doesn't look right, for lack of a better word. It looks more like the energy that you associate with your talent.
That's weird lightning.
Do you say that as we're like walking out together, or
Absolutely.
well, lightning where?
And I will point to the horizon.
You looking off in that direction, Jordan? I mean, Marcus.
Yeah.
If you look off in the direction that Ethan's pointing, you can make a resonance draw.
Okay. I've got 1 resonance.
You're looking for aces, your nature, or major arcana. You don't have a really good chance of success.
Pentacles. Oh, hey, I got two cards with pentacles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those are
they're
2
way too high. And then, so yeah, 2 successes.
So yeah, no, you see it. It's off in the distance. It looks like lightning, but the lightning doesn't look like kind of what you expect lightning to look at. It almost seems to have some kind of like power to it that you've kind of seen before from some of the other kids on the floor. Ethan is one of them. There was another kid from a couple of months ago who's no longer here that when he used his abilities, it also had a very similar look to the power as what that lightning kind of thing looks like.
How far away on the horizon does it seem like it is?
It's far, but you could definitively see it. It's not filling the whole sky. It's way off in the horizon, but you definitely notice it.
Something's coming.
I told you.
Didn't I tell you kids to get out of here while I fix the camera?
What do you know
Okay.
about the lightning?
Some of us have short legs.
Yeah. And he
Wait, I'm
goes
gonna
back.
I'm gonna go blunt on him. I'm gonna be like, what do you know about the lightning?
What lightning? What are you talking about?
Do I get any sense of if he's like telling the truth?
Social sensitive, Drew.
All right, yeah, social sensitive.
Hmm.
Oh, I do not. Well, hold on. At least once, the hermit,
That's one success.
and then I got a cups, which is my thing.
Your natures, that's
That's
two successes.
and then a shit ton of swords, so 7 swords, which I do not beat.
No. All right. So he sounds like he's being honest. He sounds like he's being an
Okay.
ass, but he sounds like he's being an honest
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, then if that's the case, you got to go deal with. There's weird lightning outside, and we have powers. That's not coincidental.
I don't have time for this right now. Okay, whatever game you're playing, whatever you're doing, leave me out of it.
Okay.
But the
All right.
camera needs to be fixed thanks to you guys knocking it out of place.
Yeah. Well, if you wind up dead because of weird lightning, don't blame us.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm warning you of a threat. I'm guys.
Kind of grunts at you and goes back to messing with the camera.
I'll start guiding Jordan. I'm like, he's just a stupid adult. He probably can't even see the lightning.
Don't understand anything.
They're all idiots. I don't know how they survive to be as old as they are.
So, Scott, there's another door that seems to lead out of the rec room. I assume that's always locked.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's two doors. One is out of the rec room, and the other one's the main entrance, all the way on the opposite side of this floor. Both of them are locked. Both of them require card keys, swipes to open.
Man, if only we had Dave around. That's probably why they moved him down to the lower floor. He could have busted through those doors.
So where are you off to?
Do we want to go upstairs to try and? Actually, what's the are there some good blind spots in the bathrooms?
There are, as far as you guys know, there are no cameras in the bathroom.
Are there vents in the bathrooms?
You'd have to go look.
I'll
Make that suggestion.
Yeah, I'll go in and take a look at in the girls' room.
All right, so you're looking around and you do see a vent in the ceiling in the girls' room.
Yeah.
Is there one in the boys' room?
Would say I assume it's bolted as the other one.
Yeah, there's one in each of them. There's a vent in the ceiling in both of them. For Jordan and for Ethan, who I think are both still outside the restrooms, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Both of you's well, actually, wait, you heard it, and well, actually, you haven't seen it yet. Can you just give me for Jordan a quick resonance draw?
Yeah, sure. My resonance is 3 plus my level.
No, just straight resonance here.
Just straight resonance. Boom! Ace of cups and a 2 of cups, and then a 7 of sticks, which no good on the wands.
All right. So Ethan hears kind of like a rumble that sounds very akin to thunder. It's really, really low, but it definitely resonates. It definitely, you can almost feel it as it kind of like rumbles over. Jordan actually gets a sense of a surge of like paranormal energy that kind of immediately draws his attention out the window, which the bathrooms are across from the 3 tables. So from there, you could kind of see outside. It immediately draws your attention outside. And you saw that light, you see that lightning again that they were talking about. But it doesn't look as far away as they were describing it. It looks pretty close.
Guys, I think it's gaining on us. I don't it feels like we should know lightning is fast.
So I come out of the girls' room and I'm like, "What do you mean? It's like all of a sudden closer?" And I look out as well.
I'm like, yeah.
Can I be using my like hands-on to like try and open this vent?
Yeah, you could try doing that. Yeah. Wait, so you're still in the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm
So
still in the boys' bathroom. Like I'm kind of hearing them, but I'm focused.
Go ahead. That would be nimble and hands-on.
Yeah, so that'd be 4. The Hermit.
1.
And I've got a 4 of wands, I guess.
Poles would probably be wands, yeah.
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 So two
Yeah.
successes.
You're kind of struggling with it. Only 2 successes. It's definitely a secured thing. You think you almost start getting one of the screws kind of unwinding, and then you just seems to just lose the grip on it, and just you can't get it fully unwound. You do hear basically a loud clap of like the thunder from a loud clap of lightning or something where you are in the bathroom. Outside, the 3 of you hear it much more pronounced. And at that moment, you could see against the outside window, and you could also kind of hear it like torrential rain pouring down as the sky kind of like lights up. And you all kind of get the feeling it almost feels like the storm is buffeting against the outside of the building. I mean, that could be like any storm, but it just almost seems to your eyes personal. At that, Mrs. Delgado jumps up from her spot at the table and basically just notices that you're not sitting next to her. That's how preoccupied she is. And you notice she kind of spins around and she kind of notices you are where you are. She's like, "Where's Marcus?"
I think at the noise and frustration at the vent not opening, I'd be starting to come out at that point.
All right. So when you come out, you see against the windows this like huge storm that seemed really, really far away is now like on top of you. And at that moment, you hear a really large, just almost like explosion, it sounds like, of energy as the entire sky lights up, and it feels like the building shakes from the force of it. And then the lights blink once, twice, and then you guys are all in the dark. You hear Mr. Whitlock unleash a whole stream of curses. You hear a couple of the other adults pour out of their offices trying to figure out what's going on because that's not that far behind you. And at that moment, just almost a second later, emergency lights click on, bathing the entire area in red. So you have these red lights giving this really weird glow to things.
Power's out.
Maybe we better get in the basement. Those look a
Wait,
bad.
hold on.
So
Or the power's out. Should we be trying to leave?
At that moment, you all notice, even though that storm is raging outside, you all do notice a level of quiet that you haven't experienced since you've been here. And it takes a second to hit, but there is no whirring of the cameras.
Yeah, no rules.
But a second, like 1 second after you make that realization, you hear like a clattering of metal, and you hear 2 big booms, one coming from where the main entrance is and one coming from where the rec room is.
So is there any like I don't know, like luck mechanic or is there anything like since all that happened, to increase the chance that the grumpy man falls down while working on the camera and maybe hurts himself or something?
Not without your help, not really.
Okay.
I mean, somebody with telekinesis or something, sure. You do
Well,
notice that when all this he came
suggest
rushing back.
could help.
So, but what are you guys doing? Mrs. Delgado's kind of looking frantically around from what you could see of her, because again, everything's just this like red light bathing everything.
Should we go down to C block and maybe we can find Dave so he can kick open some doors
out
for
of
us?
here.
I don't know about C block, but we should definitely try to get out of the storm. Yeah.
So you notice Mrs. Delgado is approaching you. She's kind of making her way over to you guys. And you hear a whole bunch of clatter from the adults by where the adult offices are. It almost sounds like panic. Like, especially Dr. Malik, who's the guy who usually does your wellness checks upstairs on the 3rd floor. He seems in a full-blown panic.
Like, she's approaching us. Does it look like she's willing to tell us something? She's concerned. Like,
she looks like she's coming to tell you guys something or do something, because she's heading right at you and she's looking right at you.
Well, I don't want to say we're ever going to have an advantage to get out of here like this again, but like
right.
I do want to tell you guys, as like the person with the least amount of regular powers that could affect this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a say in what we do in this way, but it does feel like this is a great time to escape.
Right. Now, you said there's the two big blasts, which are basically at the doors.
2 large, really large clangs.
Yeah, like something's trying to get in.
You're not 100% sure. You heard this rattling sound, like metal rattling, and then just.
I'm gonna use my athletics. So is there a sneak mechanism?
Yeah, it's troublemaker.
Troublemaker? So it'd be what? Nimble and troublemaker? My athletics is better, but I think I should probably sneak. I'm gonna try to sneak over to get in the security office.
Do a tumble.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, they'll see the tumble, though, I think. Unless someone wants to distract them.
No, you're fine.
My first thought was, just bolt over, but I'm like...
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah. I'll go start talking to Delgado while they're trying to get over there.
Okay.
See what she's wanting to say.
All right. So, you up to Miss Delgado. What is Ethan and Jordan doing?
I'm gonna help with Delgado. I feel like, once again, anything I can do for social manipulation,
All right.
probably.
Ethan?
Yeah, I'll probably go to the teacher because.
Right. So Mrs. Delgado comes and she goes, "Look, I think we need to get to a safe place while this is going on. I think we all need to go back upstairs, and we could kind of like go into the media room, which should be really one of the safest spots."
Don't you want to get lower, not higher, when there's a big storm going on?
We don't want to go lower. No. We want to go up.
While they're distracting them, I'm going to make a bolt using athletics. Going to try to run.
Well, what'd you get on your troublemaker?
Well, I'm going to do that. I'm actually, instead of troublemaker, if they're distracting, I'm going to just make a run for it using athletics to try to get over there before they see me. So would that be nimble in athletics?
Yep.
Okay. So I draw a 4 of, I'm not sure what it is, but it's not rods. So it is below. It's a suit.
I can't see it. It's off the thing.
Yeah. It's a.
That's interesting. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That does not look like any tarot card that I'm familiar with.
Oh yeah, it's the Crowley Toth deck.
Oh, it's the Toth deck. Okay.
Yeah. So it's got all the weird symbolism within it. But I know it's not rods. I did score a 7 of rods, which is above my number, but it is my suit. And Knight of Swords.
So you start booking.
Yeah.
And you almost run, because you have 1 success. You almost run directly into Mr. Whitlock.
Okay.
Hey, knock him out.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm really scared.
Get over there with your friends.
Damn. Okay.
Um,
One chance. I had one chance.
uh,
For now, I will go over with my friends.
all right, so you go over there, and Mrs. Delgado is basically trying to like round you all up and kind of
Yeah. Now the
corral you.
stairs, are these like just open stairs or are there like doors?
The stairs open. It's an open staircase.
Open stair. Okay.
So how they're built, there's 3 floors above ground, and those are the only 3 floors that you guys have actually been to. The only time you guys have managed to use the elevators is basically when you have like a turtle pass. You do know that there are 3 floors downstairs also, sublevel A, B, C. And you know C is Ward C, or what you guys call the Never floor. But none of you have ever been down there. And you also all know that you need a key card, at least normally, to access those levels.
Okay.
The
Does she have key cards?
She has a key card. All the adults have key cards.
Okay. Are they all? I mean, I doubt they're all equal, but would we think that her key card would get?
You would imagine, especially the older kids, you would imagine that Dr. Crane probably has like the all-powerful card.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Mr. Whitlock also. You don't
Simple hands-on.
You don't necessarily think that Mrs. Delgado is that high in the pecking order, so
Right.
her card might not be as good as theirs if it's based on rights. Dr. Malik is also another one who probably has pretty decent access.
I know that is it Ethan?
Yeah, that's mine.
Can hit pretty hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, Lena, why don't you start to go upstairs with Delgado, and me and Ethan will go over and see if we can knock out Grumpy Man and take his key card.
At this point, I feel defeated, and I'm just going to go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. So you start going upstairs. What's Jordan doing?
I'm also gonna go. I think I am going to go with Delgado.
Okay. So Ethan, what are you doing when Marcus tells you that?
Marcus, that I don't know.
I'll be right there with you. I'll be ready to blast him too if need be.
This escalated very quickly.
Should I just change his mood? Should I just make him helpful instead?
So one thing that you all hear very, very clearly, you think it's Dr. Malik's voice, and he's like, "Oh my God, they're out! They're out! Oh my God, do something! Do something!" And you just hear Whitlock go, "Just leave me alone! I'm friggin' handling it! Don't you think I'm friggin' handling it?"
So yeah, I'll guide Ethan over as they're going up the stairs.
We're up the stairs with Mrs. Delgado.
So yeah, as Delgado's going up with Jordan and Lena, I'm gonna take Ethan and we're gonna.
What's Ethan doing when he's being kind of guided in this direction?
He's kind of like, he's a little confused, young, inexperienced, and listening to the bigger kids, basically.
Right,
so this will show that you're not a chicken.
It will show
that. So as you kind of start being directed in that direction and you're heading over to Mr. Whitlock's office, you all hear a sound that more than likely, I mean, it's possible besides TV, but more than likely you've only ever heard on TV. And it sounds like a shotgun pump.
I don't think they're kidding around here, Marcus.
Coming in the direction that you're walking towards. And then you see Mr. Whitlock leave his office carrying a shotgun. Malik is trying to talk to him, but he just waves him right off. And you see Whitlock head right to the elevator. And then you notice something interesting. Because you're running on emergency power. There's no other lights besides these red lights. But when he clicks the button for the elevator, it opens and he steps in and he presses a button.
How bad do I want to be here? So
Do it. Do it.
Fire in the shotgun shells.
Do it. Do it.
Drive these kids like we stole them.
I want to, like, as he presses to open I want to ignite the shotgun shells so they explode.
Draw.
In the gun.
Yeah.
So that's Numina plus 1.
Power cost of 3 for ignite fire, I'm guessing is what I'm using for the stunt.
Yep.
I do the draw 3?
Yep. So that's to see if it actually works. So
okay,
you're going to do Numina, and then you have the level 1, so you add 1 to your Numina, and that's what you have.
All right, so that'd be 4 total. Yeah, my Numina is 3, and my ignite fire is level 1.
So that's 4 total.
So 4 total. All right, I got a 4 of cups. I've got I got a pinnacle card, but it's a king, but it's pinnacle. So that's 2 successes.
So you need 1 more success.
All right, and I do have a 3 of swords, and it was 4.
That's 3 successes. So you look to set that off, and then you literally hear like a little mini explosion, and you see like a flash of light in the gun, and the bullets discharge, and you see Mr. Whitlock go like stumbling back and kind of slam into the stairs. You guys are towards the top of the stairs, Jordan and Lena, so you definitively hear the large boom from the shotgun. You hear a litany of curses from Whitlock as he slams into this bottom of the stairs. Mrs. Delgado's like, "Oh my God!"
As soon as this happens, I reach out my hand to Mrs. Delgado and I use emotion control, and I go, "Stay calm. Everything's gonna be okay. Just head upstairs."
Draw.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so my Numina is terrible.
No, empathy runs off of resonance.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So it's resonance plus level, so 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Draw 3 cards. Okay, we got the Page of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles.
So you have 2 successes, right?
2 successes.
All right. It does not work. So she turns around and she looks at you with like kind of a raised eyebrow, and she goes, "Jordan, are you trying to use your abilities on me?"
No, I'm trying to be calming. Everything's under control.
Everything will be up under. Where is everybody else?
Maybe they went out.
Where's everything else? She's saying it completely as she's panicking.
Okay, we'll go grab them and then bring them upstairs. You start preparing upstairs so that it's ready for us.
I'm not just going to leave you guys down. You
I just start running.
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I just ran upstairs away from the gunshot. That'd be my first instinct. Like, yeah.
Finally, someone's listening. Go to the media room, Lena.
Oh, we both just run in opposite directions.
Yeah.
Immediately freak out.
We go out after everybody else.
Yeah, I think I'm actually like shocked by the outcome of what actually happened. I think I in the surprise, like probably like dive down, maybe with even like yelling out in shock.
Everyone else kind of flips out. All the adults there. You see Dr. Malik, Dr. Crane, Nurse Harrow. They're all freaking the hell out. And then you see Dr. Crane like, "Everyone better get in order. We need to shut this down." But as you notice that she's also kind of disappears into her office and slams the door closed. When you
So I
look
get
down in that direction, and this would be Ethan and Marcus, as you because she is literally right by the front
Mm-hmm.
door, the main entrance. You notice something you've never seen before. There is a metal gate in front of that door.
Mm.
cool. Nothing dangerous. Nothing to look
Where
out
is
for.
where is Jordan running to?
Oh, I'm running down to the explosion.
Oh, it's at the bottom of the stairs. You see Whitlock standing there bleeding. Hold on one second. I'm going to tell you something else, but I need to find something else first. Where is Lena running?
So what are my options besides the media room? Because my instinct.
There
If
are 10. There are 10 dorm rooms up there for the kids.
Okay.
One of them is your room. Each one of you have your own room. There's Mr.
Wow.
Delgado's room. There's the laundry and there's the media room.
I'm gonna go hide in the laundry room.
Cool. What is
I'm really impressed this place gives us our own room.
Oh, they'll give you almost anything you want, as long as it's not access to the outside world. You want like a
Yeah.
guitar?
Oh, okay.
In that aspect, you're actually treated well. So, what is
Yeah.
Marcus and Ethan doing?
I think like
Ethan's staring in disbelief. Like he's like, "This is not what you told me."
Yeah, how much have we seen death before? Like,
Never.
okay. Yeah. This is.
So what is Marcus doing?
I think I'm gonna start heading towards the stairs where the other people were going, because I was not expecting like probably that big of an explosion, because probably Ethan does not understand how gunpowder works.
Especially with an 8-gauge shotgun.
Yeah.
So as Jordan is down the stairs and you see Whitlock on the floor kind of bleeding, he is still conscious, but he's definitely struggling a little bit. He does not look like he fared well in that encounter with the shotgun. And then you hear the elevator go ding, Jordan, and it kind of opens, and you see this really large figure emerge from the elevator. It's gangly in the fact that its limbs look abnormally long.
How old are we talking?
It's so the lighting sucks, and the lighting is red, and
like teenager, adult.
It's definitely too big to be a kid.
Okay.
This is a fairly large adult.
Okay.
But it's not so much walking as kind of loping, kind of almost like this with the way it walks, like maybe its legs aren't the same size. Its fingers also look abnormally long, as your eyes are automatically almost, because this thing is feet away from you. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the end of those abnormally long fingers, to fingernails that look like they come to points.
Oh, great.
Rather large fingernails. What is Jordan doing? Mr. Whitlock is freaking out as he's struggling to get the shotgun that's now no longer works up and trying to get off the floor. What are you doing?
I'm hiding. I'm immediately hiding.
Where are you hiding? Because there's the elevator, and then right across from the elevator is the stairs going up. And as I mentioned before, these are open stairs.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. They're open stairs. That's fair. I'm I might just go running back up the stairs. I might
You
see
guys
this.
are running up the stairs. Marcus, you said you were running towards the stairs. Did you take Ethan with you, or did you just leave him?
Oh, Ethan's
No.
following.
Yeah, I would have like grabbed him by the like collar or something and like trying to pull him along.
So as you are running towards the stairs, you see this
Right.
person slash thing slash something. Mr. Whitlock points the shotgun at it, but really no avail because that thing doesn't work anymore.
Great job, team.
Man, misfires are horrible.
Especially
what are
Scary.
you guys doing?
Is Wolverine around for them to fall in love with, or is that never mind? Okay, anyway.
I'm going to send a blast of energy or corruption, I guess.
Are you going to use Rend on it?
Yeah, I'm going to use Rend on it. Yeah.
Draw.
And
That is your essence plus your level.
essence plus level. Okay. So that's 5.
Your essence is a 4.
I got the Fool, the Devil, and Temperance.
Okay. Welcome to a new rule for everybody. That is a pivotal moment when you draw 3 major arcana. So what happens in a pivotal moment is you draw again. You ignore those 3 cards. If you succeed in said draw, you have a critical success.
Okay.
If you fail in said draw, you have a critical failure.
Okay. Let's find out. I have the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 wands, it looks like, and I have 5 pentacles. So it's 5 or less, right?
Yep.
So I would be 3 successes.
3 successes. Very, very cool. Hold on 1 second. All right. So a couple of things happening. First off, you get a fate coin. Because when you get a pivotal moment, you get a fate coin. You could use a fate coin to redraw any 1 card in any draw that's not a pivotal moment, or you could use the fate coin for 1 automatic success.
Okay.
All right. So let me just check this to make sure I got this right. You lose 3 points of stability, though.
Okay.
Can't handle it. Too much power.
So, Jordan and Marcus, you're not 100% sure what happens, but first off, you hear a roar erupt from this thing as it goes stumbling back, and it looks like almost its entire chest was like ripped open or something, like someone hit him with like an axe or something like that, but from the inside. It kind of just peels back, and this reddish, blackish blood is kind of like oozing out of this thing as it kind of stumbles back, and it kind of grabs the wall behind it, the wall of the elevator, almost like it's trying to regain its balance, but it looks pretty seriously messed up. You have no idea what happened, but Jordan, this might be a good time to run and get away from this thing because it's highly distracted, or do whatever you so desire to do.
I'm sorry for a second. What was that?
What is Jordan doing when this thing looks very distracted by whatever happened to it?
I feel like I'm still running up the stairs. I like this thing. Like
What is Marcus doing when this happens?
Like, would I have felt the like force like next to me when he unleashed it, or does it just manifest in the?
What's your character's resonance?
1.
Probably not. No.
Okay. All right.
So, for the record, resonance is your ability to sense the paranormal.
Yeah.
Luminary is your ability to manipulate the paranormal, and essence is just raw paranormal ability.
I mean, seeing it be damaged, and it definitely feels like it's threatening and dangerous. Mm-hmm. I think I'll try and like, so I see all that blood. I want to like try and like ignite his blood, or like burn him from the inside.
Draw. That's Numina plus your 1 level.
Yes, that's 4.
3 successes.
Right. I got the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 2 of poles and an ace of cups.
So you have 4. What is that? 4 successes? Or
what's your pentacle? So I think that's just 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
Well, I guess the devil is a pentacle card. So does that count twice?
No, the devil is not a pentacle card.
Oh,
The
okay.
devil's a major arcana.
Okay.
All right. So this thing catches on fire. You can see lose 3 points of power.
Yep.
This thing goes up in flames, and it does not look like it's having its best life. It's kind of like flailing. Mr. Whitlock is crawling away from this. From what you've gathered, all the other adults have run somewhere. You don't see any of them. What is Ethan? First off, when Jordan runs upstairs, where does he go?
Oh, I'm gonna listen for where Lena is and
You
go.
don't hear a damn thing. Lena's hiding.
Fair enough.
And this floor is fairly big because there's 11 bedrooms up here, a laundry room.
Yeah. I'm gonna just I'm gonna stay in the main hallway and just kind of listen for now until until I have a reason to hide. But
you hear a very unnatural roar from downstairs. Is all you hear.
That's what I'm saying. But that I'm waiting till I hear clambering, this weird beast clambering on stairs before I'm slam a door shut.
Right. So Marcus, Ethan, Mrs. Delgado kind of comes running up to you. Upstairs now. This is the perfect time. Upstairs, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably.
I mean, at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you've seen a shotgun blast and some demonic creature come out of a doorway, it's time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she kind of corrals you and starts herding you towards the media room.
Now, I mean, Grumpy Pants is probably pretty distracted. I might try, as I'm running by, maybe jumping over him, maybe try and swipe his card.
You could 100% do that. That would be a nimble troublemaker draw. But that thing that's on fire is only a few feet away from Whitlock.
I mean, maybe I'll just knee him in the head as I'm passing by, and because I'm panicked and scared and yelling and.
All right, go ahead. Do it. If you're gonna try doing that, like you're tripping over him, I'll give you another 1 to your success threshold.
Okay. All right, so this will be what'd you say, nimble and
troublemaker plus the 1 bonus for what you're doing.
All right, so 4. We got a 3 of heart. Or no, I guess a sword stabbing a heart.
Did you include the extra 1 that I was giving you, or no?
Yeah, so 1 nimble, 1 troublemaker, so that's 4 total.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So I got a 3 of swords, King of Pentacles, so that's a Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 7 of swords, so that's 2 successes.
All right, so 2 successes. So, and he's distracted as hell because he's bleeding all over the place. So you kick him in the head, which he just starts cursing at you like, "Oh my god!" But you're able to kind of just slip the card reader off of his belt as Mrs. Delgado hustles you up the stairs.
Take that, jerk adult.
Peace.
And maybe slowed him down for whatever beast that is.
Mm-hmm.
Free elevator.
So she hustles you up the stairs, heads you towards the media room. Jordan is standing right there in the hallway, so she starts hustling Jordan towards the media room too. Where's Lena?
How's that everybody's here?
Downstairs, is she? Where's Lena?
If I hear the rest of them, I'll come out.
All right, so then she hustles all of you into the media room, and you notice once she puts you into the media room, she starts moving the couch that's in there up So, I think we need to have a quick chat. As you could probably tell, today is a little unusual. And there's something walking around that you probably noticed that we should avoid. So we're going to kind of stay here and protect ourselves and not go out there and deal with whatever is out there.
It's actually happening right now.
Um,
I think we've moved past the point of where you're protecting our safety by not explaining things.
let's just say you saw there are things here that aren't necessarily normal. And I'm seeking to protect you from that. Yeah. Um, So, as I've already saw downstairs, at least half of you realize that you're not completely helpless here, and we do have options to defend ourselves.
Why are we staying here? Why don't we get out?
Get out where?
Get outside. Get away.
How do you propose we do that?
You can't leave?
When you say that, you realize you've never seen Mrs. Delgado leave the building.
Because I mean, we're just assuming she was like go home at night or something, but yeah.
What if we could secure a way out?
Like how?
Clearly,
Does she look like she wants to leave the place?
She looks. Do you have sensitive?
Yes.
Make a social sensitive draw.
Got 3 total. Queen of Wands, so that wouldn't be a star, lots of stars, and lots. So no.
Stars are 1. Wait, well, you said you have lots of stars?
Oh, it says the star.
That's 1. That's a major arcana.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the number of stars on the thing. Yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, Queen of Wands, star, and like a lot of swords, so just 1 success.
So you're not really sure. You're like looking at her and like she looks like she's being sincere with you guys, but you have no idea.
See, it's a crazy situation. She's the one adult who's actually nice. Like I might have found a key card to open doors, hypothetically.
Okay. I'm not sure the key cards work right now without power, but we could try it.
We thought we were so
let's
smart.
go power. Can we rend a door open? Who's got some powers of
or break a window?
We could try. I do know that the windows are reinforced windows.
Even on the higher floors?
There are no windows on the higher floors.
Oh.
The only windows are those windows downstairs.
That's why I'm like, we just herded ourselves into like a box, basically. A snack box.
So the windows are in the rec room.
Yeah.
And the windows are the 3 windows by the 3 benches.
I could superheat if we wait an hour. I'm a little drained.
At that moment, there's a lot of banging on the door. Like, knocking, but knocking really loudly.
Oh, on the door into the room that we're at?
Yeah.
Like a knocking of a person or a wild, gangly creature with claws?
Sounds like a person.
Are they saying anything? Can we hear anything from them?
Not at first, but then as you wait and the biking grows a little bit more frantic, you hear, let me in, and you know it's Mr. Felix.
What was his jerk face level again? Was he all right? What was his jerk face level again? Was he all right, or was he?
He's the recreation coordinator.
All
He's
right.
the one who's always like, you guys have to have fun.
Oh, have to have fun. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. He's innocuous. He's not. Yeah.
So he's just banging on the door, and you notice that Delgado's kind of looking at the door and kind of like she's not making any moves to open the door. She looks like she's kind of.
I'm looking at the rest of the group and shrugging. Like, should we let him in or?
I mean, if Delgado's not moving, I don't know why we would suddenly start.
Yeah.
And then Delgado finally says, "Okay, let's see if let me." Then she starts moving the couch.
Is there in this room? Is there anything like? I mean, there wouldn't just be a lead pipe laying around, but there is there like something like
weaponry?
Yeah.
The closest thing that you could probably get to a weapon would require some work on your part, which would be to break the table that you play board games on in here.
I was gonna say, is there like a wooden chair? It's like
the best. Your best bet is either the chair or the table legs.
Yeah, I think I'll just. Who's the most athletic one of this group?
I've got athletics of 3, and I'm.
It would be you.
It's me. I'm the
savior.
savior.
They're the toughest.
Like super reluctantly.
I mean,
I am the book smarts person, so I'm like, all right, Lena. Let's like maybe break this chair so we've got some like.
Yeah. Before he even says it, I'm like trying to break a chair up to get some table off.
I'll be like, I'll use my book smarts to be like, no, you gotta get this leverage like this to.
So would I have a better chance of physically breaking it, or using some sort of telekinesis to pick it up and smash hurl it against the wall?
Well, the telekinesis is a more limited resource.
Yeah, that's true. True. All right, so I'll try smashing it. I'll try smashing it. That's what I'll do.
Athletics.
Toughness and athletics. That's actually pretty good. I have a 5.
Yeah, we're kids. We have unlimited energy.
Yeah. I got a 3 of wands, which that's my suit, right? Wands worth.
So that one card
and it's under 5.
Yep.
That's 2 successes right there.
Yep. And then the other 2 are well, they're actually no wait, are my rods. Where was that again? On the sheet.
So nature at the top next to your name.
Why am I spacing out all this?
Very top next to your name.
Oh, because I had scrolled up. Wands. So yes. So I have actually that's a pentacles. So I do not. I get 1 success because it's under the suit, and the other.
What was that?
So I have 1 success because it's a 3 of pentacles, but my suit's wands, right? Mm-hmm. And then I unfortunately just have swords, which do not do anything for me. So I have 1 success.
So you try to smash the table to absolutely no effect whatsoever.
Okay.
Which probably gives Marcus a little rush thrill, even though he
just a little bit of a yeah.
So as Miss Delgado opens the door, you hear the first thing that Mr. Felix says is, "You can't hog all the kids. I want a kid to protect me too."
Okay.
And Mrs. Delgado's like not having that. She's like, "They're not protecting me. I'm looking after them. We're the adults. They're the children." And they proceed to start arguing.
Did they shut the door?
No, they're arguing.
I run over and shut the door while they're arguing and say, come on, move the couch back.
Okay, I want to use my book smarts to create like the correct angle and leverage to break the leg off of one of the tables.
Just to do it.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Sure.
That'd be smart plus book smarts?
Yep.
That's 5. The Hierophant, the Fool, and a 11 of cups. So that'd be 2 successes?
11 of cups?
I think so.
There is no 11. There's a jack.
Okay. It looks like it's it's upside down. So it'd be a 9.
Okay. Yeah, because it's ace through 10, and then there's the page, jack, queen, king. Anyway. All right.
I was looking at the Roman numeral because it was upside down.
So how many successes did you get?
So 2, because it's the I'm guessing the Hierophant and the Fool are both
1 each.
Yeah.
All right. So with 2 successes, you don't get a clean break, but you definitely crack one of the legs pretty well, but it's still attached to the table.
I look smugly over it.
Unfortunately,
I cracked it.
trying to push the couch back, and I'm yelling at the younger kids, "Come on, help!
Well, there are 2 adults standing in the door because Miss Delgado doesn't seem to be inclined to let this guy in.
Oh, I see. So I haven't even shut the door yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were inside the room and I shut the door.
No. Once he said that, Mrs. Delgado kind of went off on him.
Okay. All right. Damn. Okay.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna try to just shut the door in his face. Like I'm gonna just be like trying to shut the door and push him out of the way and be like.
Well, you'd also have to push Miss Delgado out of the way.
She's in the way too.
You could pull her and
push. I just start yelling at them to shut the door. It's like.
So Mrs. Delgado kind of steps back to push him back, and he's trying to force his way in.
So I try to use telekinesis to push him back.
Sure.
Okay. So that would be working with Numina?
Numina.
Okay. Numina. Anything else or just Numina?
And you have a stunt?
Yes, I have Hurl, level 1.
So that's the one.
Or Move, either one. But I think Hurl would be.
Yeah, they both won, though.
Oh, and I think I'm sucking it. Yeah, nope, nothing. No successes. Do I expend power? Do I expend power anyway, or?
Oh yeah, you still expend the power. You just go. Boop, boop, boop.
Now my power is severely depleted.
Right.
It was because out of the corner of your eye you saw me looking smug and
yes.
But you're not sure what happens. But there's almost like an explosion of energy between Delgado and Mr. Felix, and Mr. Felix kind of goes flying backwards. Okay. And then she kind of slams the door closed and like, help me with the sofa.
So that was my whole goal. So as long as it works in some way, as long as something happened to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Mrs. Delgado, wait, can I use like a resonance check to see if Mrs. Delgado like used powers right there? Or?
Yeah.
All right. So resonance of 4. I got the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and I think it's the 5 of Pentacles, but I don't see where the it's a little bit cut off. Yeah, I think this is the 5 of Pentacles. So
how was your success threshold?
I think 1. I think it's only a 4 because it's resonance plus level, so 4, and it's only 1 success.
No, this would just be straight resonance to detect the ability, but because you're looking for paranormal Ellie, you're not using your stunt here. So anyway, it doesn't matter. You didn't do it anyway because you only had 1 success. You're not sure. Yeah. You're not sure.
Okay.
But she asked for help moving the sofa back in front of the door.
Yeah, I'll help her. I'll move the.
All right. So we stay here. We don't let anybody in. And if necessary, we could fight off anything that needs to be fought off, which hopefully we don't need to do.
Our plan is just to hide here and hope to fight off anything that might try and come in.
Do you have a better idea?
There's no. Yeah. Well, I gotta feel like there's a better plan than being boxed into a room.
I'm open to ideas, Jordan. If you have something that's an actual idea that won't get any of us killed.
Well, I don't. You keep telling it like have the people from like outside escaped. Like where are these threats coming from?
The sub-levels.
Okay, so the sub-levels have escaped. Wait, that means Jinx might be out there.
Maybe.
I gotta go rescue my friend Jinx.
Again, we're trying. The people who I actually know are here, I would like to keep safe.
What about the laundry room? Why can't we just use the vent there to get out?
Go take a look.
There's a vent here too.
Oh.
She kind of slides the TV over and you see a vent in the wall. But where would you go?
Vents eventually lead outside.
That's an air duct. That doesn't just open up and go outside. That's an air duct.
Well, we
I'm 11. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they do it on movies all the time.
You go in the vent, and then from the vent you can go outside.
You've got to jump through the spinning van and not get cut in half, and then climb to the roof.
There's one of those in there. I just know it's an air duct. I don't actually know what's in there. I just know it's an air duct.
So, yeah, which leads to air, which comes from outside.
All right. So unless anybody has a better plan, I kind of say we stay here.
I like the idea of that we just instead of doing the rest of the role playing, we just sit in a room and just make rolls. We just tell ghost stories and wait out the night. Like,
I mean,
let's go through the vents.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still.
You can't go through the vents. We could go through the vents.
Yeah, but I would like to keep you safe. Where are you going?
Outside. I don't know how many more times I can say it.
Let's go to the rooms, get the sheets, tie ropes, and the vents probably go to the AC on the roof, and then we can like climb down the side of the building.
Boom.
Okay. That actually sounds like a potentially good plan as long as we make sure the sheets are strong enough to hold you guys. But let's give that a whirl. I'm okay to give that a whirl.
You're worried about the sheet strength. That's the one flaw in the plan. The sheet integrity might not hold.
So, well, there's a lot of flaws to this plan. But
it's a perfect plan.
She's kind of
air goes to the outside.
To a kid, it's a perfect plan.
So she kind of asks for help again to move the sofa.
Do it again, which is.
Let's keep this quick. Let's get to the rooms. Get as many sheets as you can. I don't know where we could find ropes, or I think we're stuck with sheets here.
Oh, is there one of those like in the movies? There's the pull out fire thing in the hallway, so we can use that.
No.
Fire hose, giant fire hose.
They have that in all buildings, don't they?
As soon as that door's open, I'd say beat feet to the laundry room. Try to get the.
Wait, isn't that dude still out there, Mister? What's his name?
Oh, I don't know. Is he? Do we hear him?
He's out on the floor.
Yeah. Oh, he's knocked out.
He looks very unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, new key card acquired. Gotta squirrel those away.
So where are you going?
To the laundry room.
To all our rooms.
Yeah.
Because there's 10 different dorm rooms, right? So.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Grab all the sheets and start tying knots.
Mm-hmm. And Miss Delgado kind of comes out and is kind of like looking around to make sure it's safe while you guys are kind of doing that.
Yeah, somebody go watch the stairs.
I'll do that. I go watch the stairs.
Well, no. I'll do that. I don't think you should be doing that.
Okay.
All right. Who's getting the vent open? Who has abilities to get the vent?
Well, should we just go ahead and go to the top floor and find a vent at the top floor?
I mean, that would make more sense since
or is there
that would be
actual roof
closer.
access?
The only thing that you know about floor 3 is you're taking up there and there's a laboratory up there, and you're usually connected to all kinds of machinery and asked to use your abilities as Dr. Malik records things. That's what you know about the 3rd floor.
So we'll get the other key card from the unconscious guy. We've got security key card guy, Grumpy Man, and Jenkins or whatever his name was. And
So we now can get into the 3rd floor for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I'd say, yeah, let's go up to the 3rd floor. That way we have a more of a chance of at least roof access. There's got to be
farther
roof
away
access.
from whatever that thing was.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, get some of that sweet outside air.
You actually hear from downstairs what could best be described as someone screaming, like in panic. And then you hear like a thud and almost like a spurt of liquid.
And the screaming stops?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go upstairs.
Just to confirm, the screaming stops.
Hearing that, we double time it upstairs.
All right, so Mrs. Delgado starts coming with you, but then she kind of stops and turns around and goes, okay, go, 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 go.
We all go.
I'm going to turn back and look.
Is she
but-
coming?
See that thing coming up the stairs.
We'll close the door upstairs. Come on.
She's like, get out of here, go.
Question: Do I have to be touching people to emotion control them?
No.
Project emotion? Can I make Lady Deathstrike friendly?
Oh, you mean the thing walking up the stairs?
Yeah. Can I just be like, you're helpful now?
Well,
You can
friendly is not an emotion. You have to give me an emotion and then do that.
Okay. Loving, incredibly caring.
Yeah, we could try something along those lines. So, draw.
Yeah. I'm just okay. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna be like, you feel love now. Oh yes. All right. I think I do it. Yeah, because I got a 9 of cups, but I have cups as my my specialty, and then justice, which is its own. That's a success, and then the 3 of pentacles, which is under my level. So that's 3 successes.
3 successes. All right,
Yeah.
so the thing kind of stops.
We're doing My Little Pony rules on it.
And like it looks almost like all aggression has kind of flooded out of this thing. It's just kind of standing there right now. It's not advancing, it's not going down. It's just kind of standing there.
I'll grab Miss Delgado and start like pulling her with us up the stairs.
Okay. But you did get 3 successes. So as you reach out to this thing, something about it feels oddly familiar.
Oh no. It's our friends.
Yeah, it just you can't place it exactly, but something
Yeah.
about it is incredibly familiar.
Oh, we do that thing where like our hands reach out and almost touch but don't quite. And then I'm pulled back by my friends and we start running up the stairs.
All right, so you run up to the 3rd floor. You get
I love that you did.
Door to shut.
the door's shut.
All right.
Key card.
You put the key card up against the thing.
Yep.
No power.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even the emergency isn't letting the doors work.
Nope.
When you put it up against it, nothing seems to happen. At least nothing that you could tell.
I just push the door open.
It opens.
Okay.
So it opens into the waiting area that you've all become ridiculously familiar with as you sit there and wait your turn to be poked and prodded at. There's a door on the opposite side of the door entering this place, which you know leads into the lab area.
So we're looking for like a maintenance area because there's got to be. They've got to have roof access. You know, you can't repair the roof if you can't get to it.
I'm going to make sure I hold on to security guy's key thing. I'm gonna hand reluctantly to Lena the other dude, so that way, you know, two different people have key cards.
Something happened.
I'm gonna put them down my my underwear so that, you know, I've got them on me for when maybe there's the power.
So Mrs. Delgado's like, okay, let's find some way of getting out of here.
Start looking for roof access.
Yeah, vents or access doors or hatches or whatever.
So all of you could make a smart curious draw.
Smart curious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hell yeah.
Ooh, nice. 4.
That's a specialty for me. 4.
I
got
3
successes.
2 successes.
So what do we have here? 3 successes, 2 successes. What else?
I got 3. So
you have 3.
I got it too.
Yeah, I have 3 successes.
So Ethan and Marcus both have 3 successes.
I got 1.
You have 1?
Mm-hmm.
And what about Jordan?
I got 2.
All right. So as you're kind of looking around, Marcus finds a hatch that's, well, not a hatch so much, but a door that when you open it, it's a mechanical closet that's right next to the elevator. And when Ethan's the other person who got a 3, right?
Yep.
All right, so Ethan, you find all kinds of stuff as you're kind of looking around because there's all this really high-tech equipment in here and like test equipment and laboratory equipment and all this kind of stuff. But as you're looking around, you do find a vent in the wall that isn't screwed shut. It actually looks like it pulls open.
So the mechanical closet is like where it's like over the elevator where you can like climb a ladder up or whatever?
Yeah, it allows you access to the elevator shaft.
Okay. Nope. Guys, I think we got a way up.
No.
Let's do anything.
Yes.
Oh, this is it. This is it. Okay, maybe I guess we'll do anything. Yeah. What do we use all our sheets for now?
Well, because once we get to the top,
we get a little.
We have to get down.
We'll need them down. Yeah, you're right.
We gotta get down.
I'm heading to the center.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first just to make sure that there's a way up.
All right.
Okay.
So you're just gonna climb up that little teensy tiny ladder?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna tie one of the sheets around me and hand the other end to Lena.
Okay. And I'll hand part of the end to Ethan.
Okay. So
I'll watch.
I'll get pulled down the elevator shaft.
Well, Mrs. Delgado will hold on to it also.
Okay.
So you start going up, and it's narrow, and you hear the storm outside, and it's especially loud in here. And you kind of slowly make your way up this thing, and I'm assuming you're telling yourself over and over again not to look down.
Yeah.
As you kind of go up. And you kind of get to the top, and it definitely looks like there's some kind of latch or doorwell kind of thing up there.
Yeah, I'll kind of like wrap one arm around a rung and like see if I can.
All right. So you're smart. So, because you have what's your intelligence?
I got a 3 book smarts and 2 smarts.
You kind of feel around for a little while, and you feel the handle, which you think is the latch to open it. So when you pull down on that, you kind of hear this seal kind of like pop, and that hatch kind of just goes up a little bit, so it's kind of like partially open.
Right.
And you could feel the storm outside with the wind and the rain.
Like big tropical storm type thing. That'd be fun climbing down. I'll leave it open, and I'll kind of make my way back down. Be like, good news and bad news.
Okay.
Good news, there's water, which, when sheets get wet, it makes it stronger and harder to tear them apart.
Okay.
But there's a lot of water and a lot of wind for climbing down 3 stories.
3 stories. Mm.
Well,
I mean, really, we only have to climb down like 1.5 stories.
Why 1.5?
Because then it's damp, and if you fall, it's not going to be that bad.
I think we need another plan. I mean, I had a lot of
kids. We're very bouncy
to begin with, but now I don't think this is a viable escape route for us.
Well, we can go down the elevator shaft.
Okay.
And that way we're avoiding the stairs where the thing is.
Wait, hold on.
Take the elevator then.
Question.
No power.
The elevator was working.
If the power, like, we got into this store without needing the key card, we could probably just exit the place. If the door security isn't working anymore.
But there's a gate across the.
Yeah, there's gates across the outer doors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that.
Because the elevators worked perfectly fine even while the power was out.
You noticed that when you were downstairs, yeah. That thing stepped out of the elevator.
Yeah.
And Mr. Whitlock going into the elevator before you stopped him. Oh, at this point, everybody can regain 1 point of power.
All right.
Ethan hasn't expended any power.
Nope. Only stability.
I now have 1 point of power.
Yes.
And we can wait an hour and then sense mind.
Yeah, I guess we could hit the elevator and see about going down.
Try.
Okay. So since we're up here, where all this is there like butane or something that I can use as a source of fire to maybe lessen my need to create my own fire?
Make a book smart straw. Because there's not going to be butane up here, but there's a ridiculous amount of other chemicals up here.
Queen of Pentacles. I am Pentacles. I've got 7 of Pentacles on Pentacles, and then the Lovers. So that's 3.
All right. So I am not super versed in chemicals, but you can probably find chemicals up here that are very flammable.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that. And that way, like, maybe it'll lessen my power cost or something. Is the idea?
Okay.
I'm drawing a little bit too much from like just every media around like kids with powers, but are there any stun batons around? Because that's usually what they use to control kids because you can't kill them.
I don't think you're familiar with this place, but
no, I'm not. I realize I'm drawing off of a fake, but I was just like,
there are no stun things up here. I mean, you could find things to use that are heavy to hit things with.
Are there tranks?
Sharp things like scalpels or
you don't see any scalpels up here.
Okay, so no blades, basically.
What kind of nonsense scientists are these guys?
Yeah, I'd grab something heavy. I mean, I'm pretty tough and pretty athletic, so
You could find a piece of equipment.
I'm going to
might
grab
not know
something.
what it's supposed to be used for, but you could definitely use
Right.
to smack somebody around with.
Yeah.
I'm going to use something I could use potentially as a shield.
You could also probably find stuff like that too.
Because
Like
I'm not good at hitting things.
Like,
Yeah, I'd like a cabinet that allows me to give me some time to talk my way out of the problem.
okay.
All right.
Was Ethan going to say something? All
No, I was thinking about it, but I changed my mind.
right. So where you going into the? You're calling the elevator.
Yeah, I'll hit the elevator button while they look for things.
Hey,
I'm glad we're all now armed and ready.
after a little while, you hear a ding, and the elevator opens.
Was it empty?
It is empty.
Okay, that's surprising.
Okay.
Oh,
So do we
wow.
ride on top of the elevator as it goes down, peeking through the little like things that when it opens we can make sure there's nobody there, and then
I get into the elevator.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you have.
I like
buttons.
that plan.
You have 6 buttons. You have 3, 2, 1, and then you have SA, SB, SC. And you also have a card reader there.
So is our goal to get out, or is our goal to investigate the deeper levels?
So the problem with getting out is how.
Right.
I don't
Do
necessarily.
we have to go to? Oh, God.
I think we should try to get you guys to safety as opposed to like wandering around too much.
Right. I don't think there's a safe space in this place now.
How much power does Lena have?
2. That's it. And my move costs 2. My hurl costs 3. So.
Because I'm thinking like maybe I could try and superheat a window, and then you could try and then you and Ethan maybe together could try and so because it's like
if you superheat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like moving and warping it or rending it at the same time.
So
I mean, we could do the same thing with the gate too.
in the elevator or out of the elevator?
I'm in the elevator.
We're still in the elevator.
Yeah, we've gone in the elevator.
But then the elevator door, even if you don't press a button, will close.
Okay.
Right.
That's fine.
Let's go down to first floor.
Okay.
So
I'm hiding behind my shield.
Ding, it opens up, and it opens up to a pool of blood and kind of ugh.
I like point Ethan's head up and then walk past it so he doesn't see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, look at the ceiling. It's so nice.
Slosh through it, I guess. with my lead pipe or my whatever it is that I grabbed to.
Mr. Delgado's also kind of like hustling you all kind of up against the wall and away from this thing.
Yeah. So if we break through a window, that's just the window. If we break through the gate, we gotta get through the gate and then the door.
Window sounds more logical.
If
there's a logical here.
How are we going to break this window?
Well, I'll try and heat it up, and then
I'll try to warp it.
And Lena will work together to try and hit the window in a focus blast.
I was going to hit it with my pipe. I have a better chance of doing that right now, I think, than telekinesis. Yeah.
If you only have 2 power, you're not doing anything really.
No, right. I was just I got 5, even though I failed it before. I've got 5 with toughness and athletics. I'm probably better.
I can tell you guys how the window is feeling.
Okay.
I'll use my book sparks to know the best place to hit on the window.
Okay.
Maybe lower the threshold that way, and then.
All right. So first off, let's see if you could even superheat this thing.
Yeah.
Well, and
It's
so
doing
that's the
physics.
question is like with the chemicals, do I have enough between the chemicals to even be able to do anything right now?
How much power do you have?
I have one right now.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow,
Yeah.
this was on a
That's why I was
false
thinking maybe I'll just
predication.
use my book smarts to be like, okay, on a window this size, calculate the trajectory.
draw.
No.
Draw. You could try and do that. Um,
I got death.
Still an major arcana.
Yeah, I got death. I've got 5 of pinnacle. Does that mean that I get 2 because it's both a 5 and a pinnacle?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
No.
because it's 5, but book smarts and smart is 5 total. So yeah, so that'd be 3, and then it's the Knight of Cups, which would not be anything.
Nope.
All right, so three successes.
All right. So as you're kind of looking at this thing, you kind of realize a couple of things because 3 successes is actually pretty good. You realize that you're not 100% sure if this glass has a weak point. You kind of know the weak point, and you pointed out if this was normal glass. But looking at this glass, you do know that this it doesn't take you long to figure out that this is reinforced glass. This is like bulletproof glass.
We might want to take a look at the gate.
Let's go to the gate.
Sure, that'll be much better. But let's go look. Again, we're kids. Like in kid logic, that's how it goes.
What if we use the sheets to get over the gate?
Well, no, because there's still a door.
Scott's look.
And the gate. Anyways, is there like
walk over to the gate, and this is literally one of those roll metal gates. That
okay?
As soon as power was cut, this is a failsafe. It went.
Okay.
Security gate.
How's it mounted to the wall?
There's actually guide metal rails that come down along either side of the door. So it's kind of in on both sides. It's kind of in those rail suits that are coming straight down.
I want to go to the security room.
Okay, that's Mr. Whitlock's office.
Yeah.
On your way over there, you find another pile of blood and interesting things on the floor.
Fun. Is that does it look like the one who had ran to his office or whatever on this floor?
You're kind of looking at it, and you're really not sure because this thing has been kind of ripped into. But then you kind of scan down to the key card that's on the floor that says Nurse Harrow.
Oh, the nurse.
Just Ethan, what's the difference between warp and rend?
That's a good question.
So warp is for inanimate objects. Rend is for animate objects.
This is good to know. So
living things, I should say.
Right. But if we want to warp some gate.
I could give it a try.
I feel like that might be. Otherwise, I think we'd have to start doing physics, which is a thing my 11-year-old brain can't handle.
And yeah, I just wanted to peek in the security office to see if maybe there's a UPS on the computer so it was still powered.
Right, so when you go into the office, hold on one second. Where is this thing here? I want to just make sure I get everything that's in here. It is. So this is a rather small office. I mean, it's pretty small. When you walk in, the first thing you see is a host of little TV screens that all have nothing on their screen right now because there's no power.
Right.
There's a desk off to the right with a chair behind it, and there's a computer on it, a computer monitor on it. You do notice that above the monitor there are 4 lights, and the lights are actually labeled A, B, C, D. Light B is flashing red. Light D. Oh no, I'm sorry. B is solid red. D is solid green, and the other 2 are flashing yellow.
There might be a 4th underground floor.
Or might represent 1 floor 1 through the lower level.
Mm.
But yeah, could be.
Oh, whatchamacallit. So the other thing that you see, because it's now been open to reveal, is you see a gun rack that still has 1 shotgun in it.
Ooh, I'm definitely grabbing that.
It's locked in place. And there's also a small filing cabinet in here.
Check the filing cabinet for a key.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look at. Is it just like a padlock on the?
Yeah, so this is the kind of gun rack that actually, when you kind of could lock it in and kind of lock the bottom so you can't pull it out.
Okay.
It has a safety rail in there.
Right. Okay. I'll look in the filing cabinet real quick, and then.
So what you notice in the filing cabinet are a whole bunch of office supplies, very neatly piled in there: papers, pens, all that fun stuff, paper clips, whatever. And there's also zip ties in there, the long zip ties. There is a set of plastic handcuffs, plastic restraints, and there is 2 boxes of ammunition. One has shotgun rounds in it, and well, your character doesn't have war, so there's 2 different types of bullets in here.
Cool. I'll put the
Honestly,
bullets.
ammo
out.
often has pictures.
Yeah, I'll put the bullets out just so that they're like more easy to grab and see when you come back in here. Mm-hmm. And I'll go out with a couple of the zip ties and the restraints just in case.
Okay.
And then see what they're doing.
What are you guys doing when all this is going on?
I sent her out for a key.
Where? Oh, you going in the security office also?
I guess not. I guess we're just wait. I guess this is during the time I was convincing Ethan to rend the door open.
Okay, because I thought Marcus was the only one who went into that room.
Okay, yeah, no, sorry, that's what we were doing elsewhere. Then, yeah, this is what I was convincing Ethan to warp the door.
I guess I could try to warp the door. Lena, what do you think?
Door.
I say you could try it. Sure.
So, 1 second though, because I feel that I need to warn Ethan. You know that this costs you stability, so using your abilities, unlike everybody else, causes you harm.
I know.
Okay, just.
I have 6 left.
Just making sure.
Yeah. No,
I know. How do you recover stability, by the way?
What was that?
How do you recover stability?
You can recover 1 point of stability every 12 hours.
Yeah. So.
And what basically happens if you lose all your stability and you fail a stability roll at that point is your soul becomes permanently disconnected from your body.
Oh, fun.
So, question. My fate coin, can I use that after I draw?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to warp this thing then. Mm-hmm. So that would be a total of 5 because I will, right?
Wait, I need to know what you're warping.
So I want to warp the wall where it's secured. I want to break the wall.
Okay, but you have so how warp works is you pick a specific area, and if you're successful, you do a tremendous amount of damage to said area. So we have this gate that's in this mounting system coming down from the wall, and the mounting brackets are connected to the wall on both sides. So, what exactly are you warping?
So I was thinking that where they're mounted to the wall, I would
Mhm.
break open the wall
Okay,
so they're no.
you can't do that
Okay.
on both sides. You could do that in one area of the wall where it's mounted. You can't target both sides at the same time.
Maybe try to get the door then.
So they come up on
What
either
happens? What
side of
happens
the
if you
door.
try and hit the side of the door where the two links are, like where it's chained attached to the gate itself? Like, since those are closer together, maybe you could hit both of those so it crunches at that point.
Where? I'm not sure.
Like where, because like where, so it's a gate that's attached by
So
two chains,
I mean,
right?
maybe I'm not describing this well.
No, no.
So the roll when the gate was rolled up, it was
Yeah.
actually inset in the wall above the door. When it rolls down, it's actually rolling down through the rails that are coming down. So there's a rail coming down on this side,
It's a
attached.
rolling door. Well,
Yeah, and on the other side
Right,
is
but if we disrupted one of the rails, wouldn't it just fall off? That's what
that
I
you
guess
could try to, I mean, you'll see, but that you could try and do. Yes, just I
that's
want
what
to.
I guess that's what I meant more of, like, or possibly hitting, if we could possibly hit both sides of the railing, because that's much
yeah.
closer on either side of the door.
No.
Yeah,
All right. So I'll try to disrupt one of the railings and see if we can knock it.
and at any what specific point in the wall?
Probably midway, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like halfway down.
Yeah, about halfway down.
Go.
All right. So that's essence, right?
Yep.
All right. Swords. Five swords, so that's 2 successes. Four staffs, so that's 3 successes.
Um,
And then
Fuck that door.
eight pentagrams, so that's not a success. So that's 3 successes. And you know what? Because this is important, I'll use my fake coin to get another automatic success. So
So
4 successes.
So you lose 2 points of stability.
Yep.
You see the wall in that spot kind of twist and kind of buckle into itself and kind of cave in that section under the weight of the railing and this really big metal gate. So that part will cave in and is kind of loose, but the gate is still secured at the top. So you basically broke the railing from the wall midway down.
Can we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Get
Can we
in with
pry it open and squeeze in through it?
and try to.
Who's
Yeah, we
trying
have we have access to
to
poles.
I'm gonna try it.
using
The metal pole that I grabbed, the metal bar I grabbed,
sure,
like a
toughness
crowbar.
athletics.
All
Toughness
right.
and athletics.
So I got a 5,
Mhm.
and I get a Knight of Cups.
Mhm.
So that I forget the face cards on the minor arcana. What do they count for?
11, 12, and 13.
Okay, so no, and I got the Hierophant, so I got 1 success.
You're struggling with 1 success. You're struggling, and that thing
Struggling
is
with it. Okay.
not moving.
I said, "Come on, give me a hand.
Hmm.
Make yourselves useful."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly strong, I don't think.
I
So
don't
that,
Uh,
I was like, I'll use my shield to help pry it open.
yeah, I'll come and I'll be like, winning all those games at rec time sure don't seem to be doing you any good.
Well, you're just standing there.
You guys hear a very disturbing sound.
That's
You hear the elevator go ding.
All right,
All right. I'm gonna use my smarts and oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, I've done a lot of stuff. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use my smarts and creative to take the pole and wedge it in with my shield door or my shield cabinet, and use those two in the thing to make like a simple machine and pry that open.
Go ahead.
Yeah, smarts. All right. Uh, wait. Page of Wand is a 1, right? That's a
No,
so
page is 11.
that's a what?
A page is an 11.
That's why
Oh, okay.
I asked. I thought they were.
Damn. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, we get excited about seeing only one.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, I have a 4, so mine's only 1 success too, because I got a bunch of wands.
You get in there, and at first it looks really, really promising, and then you literally basically cracked the cabinet.
Perfect. I wanted a smaller shield.
Yeah, as getting nervous with all that stuff happening behind us, I'll use my smarts to maybe adjust the positioning of that stuff, and then be like, all right, Laney, you just need to sit on it right here.
All right, so
give it this leverage.
So you draw to do that, and you're focusing on that. Could everyone else give me a Smarts Curious draw? So Marcus, you could do your
Oh, I got all fancy cards.
Major Arcana.
Yeah.
You get a fate coin. Draw again.
There you go.
Boy, this is either gonna go really good or really bad.
I've only got 1 success.
I got no successes.
I got 2 successes.
All right, so let's see what he gets first.
Justice.
1.
The World.
Are you drawing another?
And Cups. 7. So 2 successes.
Ooh. All right. So as you kind of push that in there to kind of twist, so you're trying to position this get up a little bit better.
Yeah.
And what winds up happening is, as you do that, the cabinet actually breaks further, and you lose grip of the metal thing and the cabinet as both of them slip behind the gate.
Oh man, now it's reinforced.
That was a critical failure, but you did get 1 fate coin. Jordan notices another one of those creatures rounding the corner where the elevator is. You seem to be the only person, from what you gather, who noticed that thing coming.
Not to be like one of those movies they let us watch where they say we got company, but we got company.
So Mrs. Delgado kind of runs around, and then she yells at you guys, run, 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 and she kind of points down up against the row of offices because this thing is kind of coming from the center.
I'm making my way to Dr. Malik's office.
As
Dr. Malik's office is locked.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna also say
from inside. Who's there? What's going on?
You're gonna let kids die if you don't let us in.
Let us in.
Then you hear nothing.
Okay.
Like there was another gun, but there's gun case. We either have to break the lock or find the key.
You could also try to pick the lock with Troublemaker.
Oh.
Well, actually, probably hands on. Either Troublemaker or hands on. Probably hands on.
I could have a 4 for that.
Yeah, try.
Coming your way. What is everyone doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna run and try and like pick that lock.
You head back to Whitlock's office. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna really wish I had my shield.
Behind the gate currently.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably hide.
Where?
You know what? Great question.
There's no place to hide.
All right, I'm gonna start running down the offices.
So you're running down that wall, so basically in the same direction Marcus is going to. Ethan and Lena?
Go ahead, Ethan.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna run towards the offices because I don't have anything.
And then Lena, what are you doing?
Oh, I tried Dr. Malik's office. He's not, and so I go next door to try to get in Dr. Price's office.
You get in there.
All right. I run in there. I shut the door.
Okay.
And if I hear any of my friends banging on the door, I'll let them in.
All right. So you guys kind of take off. Marcus disappears into the security office. The both of you follow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have a better idea.
Well, I mean, they're following the true leader, so it makes sense.
We'll see.
I'm here for jokes.
When you all get eaten by the monster, the demon child.
If you're an empath, you have to just cultivate good vibes. Otherwise, it's bad for you.
All right,
Do the Care Bear star.
You're in the security office.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and pick the get that.
While he does that, I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay.
All right, so 4. We need pentacles or a 4 or lower. Okay. Knight, but it's Knight of Pentacles, so that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 4. There's 4 of them there. 4 of swords. 4 is what I need. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
But then a queen.
A queen of wands. You need one more success.
Yeah, I'll use my fate to do that then.
You unlock it.
Yeah.
All right, so I unlock it. There's another shotgun that's in there. 14-year-old, yeah, I should be okay with a shotgun. I'll do what you do in all the movies, which you shouldn't be always doing, but I'll pump it and probably eject a shell that didn't need to be ejected.
Yep. So you're in this room with the door closed.
And then all
of you do hear a scream.
Oh no. Delgado.
Ah!
Friend Delgado.
Now I'll hand the box to I'll hand the box of shells to Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Be ready to hand me more. I'll figure out how to load it.
That's perfect. Great. If anything, I could just throw them and you can make them explode.
Oh yeah, there you go. Has it been another hour?
No, yeah.
I mean, I'm emboldened. I just had great success. I got the shotgun. I did the pump, so I'm pumped. I'm gonna go out and save Miss Delgado.
Okay, you see this thing all over her body on the floor.
I'm gonna go back in and close the door.
We're 14. We're children.
Well, now you said her body, her like clearly like dead body.
It's a very quick assessment, but you don't have high hopes.
Okay, yeah, I'll go.
It's a lot of her twitching and just like kind of making the like I'm not fighting back motion.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be like, all right, put file cabinet in front of the door.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll help you with that.
Damn.
You put the file cabinet in front of the door?
Yeah.
Yep.
It really did seem like Mrs. Delgado was desperate to die, though. She really wanted to throw herself in front of any problem that was going to come after us. Do we not all get that feeling? I
got that feeling.
So.
And I'll just point the shotgun, probably holding it in not an optimal way at all.
That'll go over really well.
After a little while, you start hearing banging against the security door.
Are there vents in here?
Make a curious, bro.
Make a what?
Smart's curious.
Smart's curious. So that'll be.
Can I also do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Page of Pentacles. 5. That's not 9. Only 1 success.
Nope.
Yeah, only 1 success on my end too.
You don't see one.
Yeah, I feel like I really got all my cards that were successful early.
Yeah, same.
So
I still
Wait, I
have
guess
a lot
that'd
of
be
swords, but
because there's a reshuffle deck, but I guess it doesn't tell you how many cards you've drawn out of the total.
Yeah, I don't. I feel dubious pressing that at
Right.
this point.
you could reshuffle between scenes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, because that because that just changed percentage. I don't know. Like, yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm used to playing with a real deck. So in a real deck, when you get between scenes, if you draw a lot of horrible, crappy cards, you don't want to reshuffle. But if
So
you
it's a
draw like
choice to reshuffle. Okay.
correct, and that's where
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it will stop. Apparently,
Oh, it'll
it'll.
stop once you get to the end. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Okay, great. So we'll just keep drawing. I'll draw till the end.
I mean,
This is a
I've
fate
gotten a
deck.
few. I think I'll reshuffle then.
reshuffle.
Oh, okay.
Technically, once you change locations, technically you're in a new scene.
Okay. That's
And
an
again,
interesting mechanic.
in gameplay with a deck of cards, it actually adds a little bit of strategy to just regular
Right.
play.
So when
I
you
am curious about the math on the resolution.
When you do a tabletop, does everybody have their own deck, or if you
Yeah.
play it on the table? Okay, so everyone still has their own deck. Okay, I was curious.
Yeah. Otherwise, you really. That's the thing with deck of cards.
Yes.
Standard deck of cards or tarot deck. If you start sharing it, you do change probability.
Yeah, change the
I
probability.
changed like quite a bit.
And somebody sitting here on this stream spent a lot of time figuring out those probabilities.
Yeah. So you're not going to.
So
You guys have thought about the probabilities of your game? What? The
No.
spreadsheet horror.
if my mathing is mathing correctly, the probabilities for using this with the system that I have set up are almost identical to like a 2d6 system, like
Okay.
powered by the
Well,
That's
apothecary.
what it feels like. So
It feels very reliable for a card deck driven game. Yeah.
The percentage
really
is basically, I was trying to mirror basically like a 2d6 system, and
It's
they're
interesting. Like,
really close.
Yeah.
are you doing like mixed success stuff like within the framework of it? No. Okay.
Not in this game. I do have games that
That's
do it.
interesting. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Also, the one thing that I haven't been playing with because it's a one shot and we're streaming, and I'm hesitant to jump right into that off the gate with us. But when you draw major arcana, if you draw a major arcana into the first slot, you could narrate something into the background of the scene based off of that major arcana. It could be a picture, the name, or the meaning of the card.
Nice.
In the second slot, you can't narrate something directly into a scene per se, but you could narrate something that happens, whether successful or not, for the action that you were just trying to do. And then if it's in the last slot, I get to narrate something against you.
Okay.
But I tend not to do that with players who aren't familiar with it in a one shot because it's kind of a lot to throw at them.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
cool.
Thing is wailing on your door.
I'm ready to start blasting.
Wait. So we found the vent.
Both of you looked and did not find the vent.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We didn't find the vent. God damn it. That's how we got on this tangent. I was like, what else? Like, I guess so. We're in the security room. We have like handcuffs, zip ties,
A shotgun.
a shock. Yes, that crucial. I guess we could try and
waiting to unload with.
No. What happens if we open the door a little bit so that like we had because if we, well, I guess if they try,
this thing hits the door shakes pretty violently.
that's what I'm saying is like, what happens if we open the door a little bit so they think that's where they can get in, and then that's a very easy spot to shotgun from.
Okay.
As opposed to trying to like get when Because they're gonna knock the door down, and then we're gonna have to shoot a shotgun in between a falling door.
Yeah. And that way it gets wedged against the filing cabinet we've kind of laid
So you're
sideways
going
or
to
whatever.
kind of move
Wait,
over
wait.
to the side to open it slightly, and you're going to shoot out.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, do we remember who of the kids was taken down recently? I'm the out of game version of this is I'm trying to. Do we all remember our like friends' names that like just went down there? Because it could be one of them. I have like a weird feeling that it might be one of our friends who went away recently.
The most
So like,
recent kid to go down was James.
so I'm just gonna be like, hey, Jake, you want to play Go Fish? Gotta hit on what you remember from their life before.
Mhm.
A thing I made up right now. So I guess I don't know if that's a role. I guess is that
Well, so you're
is that a
trying.
social? Is that
Wait, so well, you say that, but you're going to open the door and you're going to shoot.
I guess
he's yelling that through the door, I think.
I'm yelling that through the door. I'm doing that first to like.
It continues to wail at the door.
Okay, so like I was like, I was basically trying to be like, I don't know all the names of all the people we just that went down there, but we all made up a guy.
It could be Dave because Dave does like to knock down doors, but
Mhm.
his power would just blast the door. So I don't think this is Dave.
So
yeah, just I'll let one.
Just I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I mean, yeah. If you guys want to yell for your friend,
Let's just try it.
Sure, I'll be like, Dave, you're usually better at blasting down doors. Let's work together to get a different door broken down.
With this shot, you could actually see the door kind of starting to crack.
Okay, one of you open the doors.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's just shoot it. Fine.
All right, so you open the door. You have Scrappy?
Yes, I do.
Roll.
I have one Scrappy.
Nimble plus Scrappy.
3.
You know who would be really good at that? But I'm not there yet.
I think that's a 3 of something. Oh, okay. It's a pentacle. Okay, so that's 2. Queen of Cups is nothing. Ace of Cups, that's a 1, so that's 3 successes.
All right. So you shoot.
Boom, blasting.
And you knock it back. It kind of whirls back a couple of feet. But you're also not holding this thing great. What is your tough?
It's like 10. Minus the 0.
So you have a 1 tough.
Yeah.
You have athletics?
Yeah, it's such a high number that it's blank.
All right. So you need to make a draw to hold on to this gun and not get knocked on your ass. And your success threshold sounds like it's a 1.
Yes. I got temperance, a 7 of swords, a page of pentacles. Oh, pentacles. So that's 2 successes.
All right. So you have 2 successes. So you managed to hold on to this thing, but you kind of go like stumbling back and crash into the desk behind you.
And my ears are probably ringing.
Oh yeah.
With the shotgun in that enclosed of a space. Oh my word.
Yeah, everyone's ears are probably. Real quick, you hit this thing like square on in the chest, sending it stumbling back a few feet. What is everybody doing?
Can we run?
Well, everyone else is in a much better situation than you to run, but you could all try to run. Yes.
I think we should all try to run. As we charge out the door, I'm going to blast it with a rend, which will probably be my last rend.
Okay. So you do the draw for the rend. What are the 2 of you doing?
I'm gonna try and stumble out.
You heard the shotgun blast because you're like 3 offices down.
Oh, I would be when I hear that, I'd be coming out to try to help them. Yeah, definitely.
You see them fleeing the room in this.
I would follow them. Yeah.
So where is Marcus?
Well, hold on, wait, real quick. I'm gonna, because before I leave the security office, I have the manacle. I'm gonna take the manacles. And is the creature close to anything I could attach them to?
It's standing in a big ass open area.
Plus, you'd have to get that close to it.
Well, no, but it was just shotgun in the chest. I don't know if it's got a minute right now where I could just be like, clamp it onto something.
So I'm going to be honest with you. You're looking at this thing. The shotgun blast definitely knocked it back several feet.
But didn't do much to it. Great. Moving on. I'm running away.
The other one took a lot of damage, more than this, and just kept coming.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. If it was knocked down for a second from being hit with a shotgun, this would be a great time to clip it to a pipe.
But yeah, you're right outside the security office. There's nothing there if you look on the map.
No, then I'm running away. I'm just running.
So what'd you get, Dave?
I got that's essence, right? Essence plus one. Okay, so that's 5. I have 4 staff or staff, so that's 1 success. It's 8 swords, but I'm my nature's sword, so that's another success. And then I have 2 pentacles, so that's another success. So 3 successes.
You lose 3 stability.
Yep.
How much stability do you have?
1.
So you see the same thing, kind of like a huge portion of this thing's chest just kind of tears apart as this thing roars in agony and the blood starts. What is everyone doing when this is going on?
Running, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm still getting out of there.
Shaking my head.
Now I handcuff him.
You're gonna handcuff him?
Oh boy.
No, I'm kidding. I doubt I'm putting away.
So
we're running out of time here. Do it.
Like reeling and blood is pouring out. Where are you guys doing?
Yeah, I just run away from him.
Where are you going?
We don't have anywhere to go. What do we have to fight with besides the shotgun?
Let's go.
Nothing.
I yell really loudly because I can't hear. So probably the only one that can hear is Lena. I'm like, there's a D floor and it's green light.
All right. So come on to the elevator.
Yeah, get on the elevator.
And I'm gonna really cool lift it up and pump it so that the shell goes up and probably hits me in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you guys are in the elevator. What button do you press?
I look for the secret button.
You only see the 6 buttons.
Swipe the chief's card.
I use the security card to swipe.
You don't hear a sound, a light. There's no light there. You don't get nothing.
I'll hit. So it was flashing yellow on A and C.
Yep.
Red on B.
Mm-hmm.
And green on D.
Yep.
Those don't necessarily mean floors. Those could be cages.
Don't. They could be cages. Yeah, absolutely. But C. I don't know. C.
C. Sure. I mean, yeah. I'd be letting you. You're the smart guy. I'd be letting you push the button.
You press C.
Yeah.
Yep.
Elevator starts going down. You watch the light as it's kind of like moving, and it gets down to SC, and you ding, and the elevator opens. This whole area is also bathed in red lights. It opens up into what looks like a corridor that's going straight ahead outside of this elevator.
We have no other place to go, guys. So
Grip that metal pipe and creep down the corridor.
All right, so you go down the corridor. The corridor turns left, and you're staring at a door that's hanging like off of one hinge, kind of open.
We know where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, maybe there's something. Depending on if that's a cell or if that's a room that then has a cell in it, there might be something to fight the creature with.
Peeking in.
there could be other creatures too.
I start real quick looking for any stuff in here they would use to contain the creature.
So you're going into this room.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm probably smart enough.
Well, I'm going outside. I'm staying outside of the room. I assume would be where they would have the things to contain the creature. It wouldn't be inside the cage.
I
Like,
said
I don't
I'm
have
This is a
my
cage.
lion taming gear isn't inside the lion cage.
Well,
I'm
so
gonna
that's the
peek
thing, we
in.
don't know if this is the cage or if this is the room that then
Right.
has a cage in it.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was curious about that.
But I'm probably smart enough that I'd be looking at Lena, who's a little more stout, and I'd offer her the shotgun if she would like it.
Hell yeah, I'll take a shotgun.
Jordan's got a box of more shells.
Yeah, I hand Lena a couple of shells.
Okay. I take those.
So you go into the room?
I take the pipe or whatever that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll hand you off the pipe and I'll take
the room.
So wait, was that the pipe you were using on the door upstairs?
Yeah.
That pipe's behind.
That's behind the door
that's
because
right.
of the critical failure.
Yeah, we lost.
No, that was the shield, right?
No, it was both.
Both
It's
of them.
both.
All right. Okay. Don't take shotgun. Yep.
Critical failure. Woo!
Gotcha.
Anyway. So you walk in and you notice several things. So directly opposite this door is another door, which is also kind of hanging from like a hinge, kind of just going back and forth like this. To your left, there's another door on that wall, which looks closed. There are two desks in this room, which have monitors and stuff on them. And on the right wall, there's these like 9 metal door thingies, 3 by 3 in the wall. One of them is partially open, and it looks more like it, instead of opening it, it looks like it kind of slides out a little bit. And you kind of see almost like frost coming out of that. Like swirling up out of it.
Did we know any kids that did frost?
At some point, probably there was probably at least one chirokinetic in here.
I'm gonna look for tools to help contain or combat.
That is all you see in this room. That's visible anyway.
I'll start creeping over to the open drawer,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just like peek like that, like not get close.
So you see, and you don't have the best view because it's not that far open.
Okay.
But from your what's Lena's smart?
That's one.
One.
Not smart. Yep.
Something covered by a white sheet.
Okay. I kind of step back. I say, "There's something in there with covered by a white sheet."
Is it a morgue?
Well, probably, but that's what I as a player think. But as a 12-year-old that might not know that.
I'll take a peek, see if I can figure out what it is.
You're pretty sure that this is a morgue. That's definitively a body. You also know that it's refrigerated, or at least seems to be refrigerated, because it's cold in there. Because as you're standing next to it.
There's only one body that we see.
Well, there's 9 of those. They're 3 by 3. There's only one that's open.
Oh wow.
We're not
Guys,
going to
let's
make
get out
it
of here.
out of this.
Guys, let's get out of here.
Where?
Try a different floor.
Or do we just hide in here until the danger's over?
When will the
What's going to
be
danger be
over?
over?
There's no
In the
trees.
body spots. We just hide in the bodies.
All right. So, is there any exit out of this besides the way we came? Really?
There's 2 other doors in this room.
Okay. And one was off its hinge. You said, right?
Mhm.
Kind of peek into that room. Does that look like it was a prison of some sort?
If you go over and you peek in that room, you notice directly across from this door area, there are like 4 raised like little platforms, and you see like what looks almost like a glass wall or enclosure at the top of them. It's hard to see from this angle though, for sure.
4 of them,
4 of them.
like A, B, C, and D.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Indeed.
I want to see what's in D. See if maybe it's Dave.
So you kind of walk over to what you think is D going across, I would assume.
Yeah.
You climb up the couple of stairs and you see this. It's absolutely a glass wall, and there's a door there. And kind of as you peer through, the cell looks empty. I mean, it's hard to see in this lighting, but you don't see anything in there.
Is there any like labels or any?
As you look around, you do see it says containment cell D on the side of the door. And underneath that, there's another like a placeholder to put something else, but there's nothing there.
What about the other ones? They got something under their placeholder?
Yeah, numbers.
Okay. And they're all 3 empty now.
Well, there's 4 of them.
Well, yeah, but D seems to be empty. I meant the other 3.
Be empty. The other 3, when you're looking in C, the glass is heavily cracked, but not broken. And as you peer in there, you see a figure kind of hunched over in the middle of the floor in there. It also looks like it has like some wires or tubing or something coming out of it.
Dave. You
I'll
recognize
go.
him at all?
You don't recognize any of these things.
All right, that's fair.
From appearance. You recognize something on that one when you reached out with your mind and sensed their emotional state and manipulated it. You felt something very familiar.
Well,
So
let's go back and check some of the other doors because this was that one door that with the hinge off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some tools to fight it in the other room.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to the other room?
Yeah.
All right.
Checking one of the doors that's shut. Probably the closest one.
Here it is. Well, there's only one other door.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you open that door, you get hit with a whirl of smells which are not pleasant. The strongest smell you get is like antiseptic. It's pretty overpowering. But despite that strong antiseptic smell, there's like a level of rot that's just kind of like also just kind of mixed in with the antiseptic.
I don't think we're going to find anything to help us, guys.
Do you go into said room?
I'd probably be freaked out enough. I wouldn't lead the charge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going in first.
Someone else can lead the charge.
I'll maybe for search of maybe flammable stuff. I might slip in real quick.
So when you slip in there, this looks like kind of like an
I'll be back in
operating
just
room.
a second, guys.
There's a table in the middle that has a body on it. You notice all this medical equipment that you've seen on TV. You see a tray that has scalpels and like spreaders and all kinds of medical stuff on it. There are monitors that are attached, that have like wires attached to this body on the table, but there's no electricity, so nothing's really happening with it.
I'll grab some of the scalpels.
Mm-hmm.
So I have something that I can maybe. Then, yeah, I'll just head out.
Okay, you just go out, boom.
Or do I recognize the body?
So if you stop to look at the body's of an adult. They are quite dead. And then you notice on the floor, right near the body, there's a broken vial on the floor, and there's like a puddle of not a big puddle, like a really small puddle, because it's a vial like this big, of like green fluid.
Huh.
And it looks like the vial is numbered.
Are there more vials?
Make a smarts curious draw.
Smarts is 2, curious is 2, so 4. Cups, no. 3 of swords is 1. 5 of pentacles is only 1. So that's 2.
You don't find any of more of the green liquid, but you do find a off to the side. You do find a cabinet that looks like it has a whole bunch of scientific journals in them that you write in, like notebooks, scientific notebooks. There you go.
Right. Well, if we survive this, maybe I'll come back for that.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to survive, but that's okay.
You know.
Well, I don't know if they're even a smart cat. I don't know if there's something a kid could read, but
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
right.
head out. I've got some scalpels. I'll like hand out the scalpels, I guess.
At that point, you all hear like a big thudding sound, like something's hitting against something else.
Like from one of the rooms in here, or from the hallway we came down?
From the room that you were in before the surgical room.
Okay. Like, let's go. Let's go to the elevator.
I think it's time to get out. Yeah, let's go back to the elevator.
Yep.
All right, so you head back to the elevator.
Quickly.
Is Scott breaking up for anybody else?
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you go from there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Hello. Okay.
Do we want to go up one floor, guys?
1 floor, yeah.
Yeah, your camera, Scott, has been kind of pixelating and stuff too.
Yeah.
I wonder what the heck's going on. This is weird. Let me try something. Hold on 1 second. Actually, that might do it. Hold on a second. All right. Maybe I'm closing some pretty softwares that. All right. I just closed Affinity Publisher and Canva, so hopefully that frees up some space and prevents my computer from doing whatever the hell it's doing. So
yeah, go to floor B, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, B, SB.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. All right. So the elevator kind of opens into another corridor, but instead of going straight ahead, this one goes left and right.
And to the left?
Do it. Sure.
All right. So you go to the left, it goes down a while, and it basically stops at a door.
Such weird floor placement. There's just the one door, right? There weren't any doors along the way. A long corridor, long Eerie corridor with red lights.
Oh, the red lights are everywhere.
Yeah.
So are we going in?
Do it. Sure. Fuck it.
I don't know anything else to do.
Yeah,
All
I'll get ready to open the door so that shotgun can be pointed through it.
Sounds good.
All right, so you open up the door to rows and rows and rows of filing cabinets in a ridiculously large room.
Let's just burn it down.
All
I just
right.
can't shrug. I mean, there's nothing we can really do with that right now. You know.
Nope.
Yeah, go to the next.
Good.
Yeah.
Go the other way. Go to the right.
All right.
I feel like an hour's
You
probably
go to the
passed at this
right.
point.
Oh, you each get a point back because
All right.
an hour is easily passed.
So I could at least do
You
something.
go all the other way, and it goes to another door.
Open that one.
Same procedure.
Yep.
It opens to an underground garage.
Ooh.
Floor
Is
D.
there- Is there anything in the garage?
Cars.
Does it look like there's a way out of the garage?
Well, the garage is a garage. It's kind of big. You'd have to walk around a little bit to
Yeah.
find out.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely look around.
I've got some tech curious, so I'm gonna definitely like see if I can find like some controls to like maybe.
Yeah. Just like that.
You do find
I start looking
a
for
garage
keys.
door. You're going to try and open it?
Yes.
Go ahead. Marcus.
Empowered by my new shotgun, I'm going to be keeping a guard out.
What?
You're going to try and figure out how the electric door works, I assumed.
Yeah. So I got 2 in tech curious and 2 in smart, so that's 4, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll.
Let's see. Got 4 cups.
Someone said they were looking around for keys.
Yeah, I'm going to look around for car keys.
Yep.
Smart and curious.
Yeah, that's what I am. Let's do it.
I've got 3 success.
So you could figure so that there's no electricity, but it does have a failsafe that you could figure out how to get it to lift partially.
Okay.
So it kind of rises up like almost halfway. So it rises a decent amount up.
Storm still going on outside, I guess.
Yeah, not as intense though, but definitely still going on.
2 successes on.
3 successes?
No, 2 successes on finding keys.
2 successes?
Yes.
You're going around from car to car to car. You don't seem to notice any keys.
Okay. No luck on the keys. Maybe can I hotwire it?
That's what I was about to say.
I was going to see. Yeah.
That's hands-on.
The smart people to do it. That's not something I could do.
Smarts and hands-on.
I'll try.
Yeah, I don't have smart.
I got 4 on that.
All right.
So
the 10-year-old.
The Fool, the Emperor, and
Oh.
2 swords. So that's 4 successes.
Oh, you hotwired.
Quick, get in. Get in the car.
I'll drive. I'm the oldest.
I got shotgun. And I get in the shotgun seat with the shotgun.
It's not pleasant, but you could figure out enough how to drive. You're not particularly good at it. But you figure out enough how to get out of the underground garage. And you're just going to drive off.
Yeah, driving.
Dang right.
Yeah,
Drive into the sunset.
Yeah.
You guys made it out.
Wait, can we take our friends with the claws with us? Can we take her?
I mean, we left the garage.
They're
door
victims
open,
of the
so-
system too.
Let's leave them.
Yeah. So you guys made it out. Also, I gotta give you guys credit. You guys are literally, I think, and I've run this thing so many times. I'm trying to think. No, there was one other group that I think was about as focused as you guys on getting out. Everybody else was all. Every other time, people are all about exploring.
May not know how to. That's funny.
Well, it's
I'm a
always
child.
it's tensions with game like not next week. Amazing. It's always a tension like Mothership and Call of Cthulhu. It's the same thing. Like, what do the players want to see versus what would these characters really do? And a group of kids are like, "We're gonna get out of here. Like, we've been trapped here. We're gonna get out of here." You know.
What? I've been trapped here regular. This has already
I've been
been
here
a
a long time.
prison.
Yeah, my character's been here a long time. She's like, "Yeah, no, like
But
we can get out."
most people, again, I've run this so many times, and I think you were the only
Fucking Bioshock ass brained people being like, let's explore the prison we're trapped in.
Yeah, we kept trying to do other things like the sheet ropes and.
So.
We got a car, we've got a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly.
By the time we get to a store, I'd have my pyro bag. We could rob a place.
Right.
And for the record, only one group only one group has managed to get Mrs. Delgado out alive.
Okay, so yeah,
we were close.
He's basically asking for it. It's crazy how much she wants to die. It's like she is ready.
She's determined to try and stop that thing so you guys don't die.
Yeah.
We were close
Doesn't
to
she
getting
know we're
her
the
out.
main characters? We're not going to die anyway.
Well, you'd be shocked.
I was close.
I was not. No, we were definitely. Yeah, you were very close to.
Yeah, we were pretty close to a full.
Yeah, he's been doing his best to like 11 impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bleeding internally by the end.
Yeah, we just.
I will say,
you nosebleeding often.
Having run this, God knows how many times, having somebody with corruption helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably the only thing that did real damage to the creature.
Especially since I was drawing so well, that helped.
You know?
I drew really well up front. Then after that, it was mediocre. But my first couple draws were really good.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't draw that often, so.
But yeah, I think 95% of people start exploring, especially would see and start, looking around and searching things, and and then
So what's the death rate normally like? Is it do you normally lose a character or two, or is it?
I think. Well, I've had TPKs in this adventure.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, it could happen real easily.
But on average, I would say there's probably one character death.
Okay.
Average. But I've had the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
Most of the time, at least one character dies.
Sorry to disappoint.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Yeah.
I was pretty sure it might have been my character eventually. I was.
Yeah.
If a few rules have been different.
That's the thing about corruption. It's pretty damn powerful, but you're also killing yourself in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were close to like one heroic sacrifice somewhere along this.
My goal, if you guys were stuck in the room with them, I was going to run and try to lead them off because it does say that I'll try to protect other kids. So that's like I wasn't going to hide forever. I was definitely going to try to lead it off if you were stuck there dealing with it.
There's a fair number of deaths that have occurred from people leading the things off.
Yes, yeah, that's what I anticipated that I might get killed, but I was like, that was my next.
Well, that was a lot of fun there.
It was good. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I'm glad I finally
killing the one with kindness.
Yeah.
So this is a slight variant off of Para because you're playing children, so the roles are completely different.
Okay.
Everything else is pretty much the same.
Okay.
It's the roles that are different.
Yeah, I didn't know if Para was always kids or if it was.
No. Para is This is my only adventure that has kids.
Okay. No, it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Definitely had a Stephen King, or that inspired type feel that we're now used to from. Yeah.
Well, that's like if you hadn't gotten that love off, we probably would have lost somebody there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was the first time she would have died. Delgado would have died.
A lot of hit points. So.
Yeah. So what was like in your mind as the GM? What's your resolution for the scenario? Do you have like a set resolution, or is it open to see what happens?
It really depends, and oftentimes I'm surprised. Like the group that got Mrs. Delgado out, I was like, God damn, people
Yeah.
They were like awesome. Like when Mrs. Delgado stopped to fight the things so they could get away, none of them left. They stood with her to fight them. Like, I was like,
Yeah. Okay,
so
sure.
that like surprised me. The players who kind of go down and find all the secrets out,
Yeah.
that's cool. And people getting out is awesome because again, there's usually always at least one death.
Yeah.
And again, I've had I think I only had one total party kill if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I think I only had one total party kill in this adventure. So
Not
yeah.
bad.
So
I guess because it's only I mean it's not just one creature, but you're not fighting like groups of creatures.
Right.
You're fighting
well,
like
if you rush downstairs, there is the possibility of having to deal with two of these things.
sure, and that's probably where a TPK would be more likely to happen.
And that has happened. People are like, we must get down to the Neverfloor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
You got to go to the garage, hit him with a car.
Your character's survival instincts kicked in. We have to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Well,
also just from the perspective of people who've been trapped here, I'm like your first.
That's the thing. Yeah. As soon as the power goes out, it's like, oh, we should be escaping our prison.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But most people will try the glass, the windows.
Yeah,
But then after that, they're like, let's go explore it.
Yeah.
So, and although that underground garage is on sub-level 2, sub-level B, almost nobody ever goes there. They all go straight down to the Neverfloor.
Like we did, yeah.
So
the closest one to D is C. So you got to go to C first.
So, but that was fun. Thanks. And again,
yeah, it's really good.
It's always cool to see people take a different approach because again, I've run this thing so many times.
Yeah, my suggestion for the resource of the cards is to have the 4 I don't know if they're called suits with turrets, but the 4, because I kept forgetting which ones what they were called, right?
Yeah.
They're
so
swords.
If it said pentacles and wands and staves.
Mm-hmm.
Staves,
if it had the 4 listed so that you could
wands, pentacles, swords, cups, and wands, swords, cups, and pentacles.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would help too. Just to
having the thing on there for your deck or whatever.
I'll call that to Deja because that online thing is pretty new.
Sure.
And I am incredibly conditioned to playing in person with these because I run at cons.
Right.
I run the cons.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, oh my god. So, but yeah, so.
All right.
But I'll mention that to Daisha because Daisha's the one who did the online thing.
The only thing I would say like that seemed a little bit like tough at points, like that I kept getting stuck on is like figuring out how many successes I needed often felt a little bit arbitrary.
Well, it's difficulty level. So 2 is average, 3 is difficulty.
But yeah, it's figuring out like I guess figuring that like having kind of knowing that beforehand would add to the tension for me because then when I draw the cards, I know what I'm trying to beat as opposed to I go, well, I got 2 successes. That seems good. Not enough.
For your abilities, your power, for your stunts, the power cost is actually the number of successes you need.
Oh, interesting. So the higher power abilities require more successes. So they cost more power and require more successes.
Because they're substantially more.
Because they're stronger. Yeah.
It's kind of just a little balance. So most power adventures deal more with ghosts and specters than. This is really the only one where you're fighting like a monster.
Monsters. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Most of them, you're mostly dealing with paranormal creatures. This one is very Stranger Things, New Mutants.
Yeah.
Vibe.
I think it's good for this environment. I think it's good for new players in this environment to kind of get you into it.
Yeah, it was definitely I like the resolution mechanic in general of the 3 card kind of keeping that balance.
And in a campaign or with people who are experienced with it, once you start narrating off of the major arcana, you can have a lot of fun. But doing it on a one-shot online, I was kind of like, maybe I'll just leave that part out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
Yeah.
this was great. So our next time will be what, the 15th?
Is everyone's good with
That's
that?
just 1 week.
Just 1
No.
week?
No, it should be 2 weeks out.
2 weeks. Okay, so the 22nd.
As I said, I'm going to have to weigh in closer too, but I'll let you all
Yeah,
know.
same.
The end of the semester gets ridiculous for me, and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah.
All right,
And then we have to figure out who's running.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, let's save the bureaucracy from the stream.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Do it on back channel.
Thank you guys all for being here. That stuck around.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's awesome. Thanks for hosting again. Yeah, thanks for running. Yeah, it was great.
Thank you guys for watching.
I was like, okay, bye, YouTube.